Hello, survivors. Hello. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you're having a good day. You feeling good? So if we go and chat, we've got Vaz, Z-Man DNA, Ant 2 Toxic, top 3 of the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Highly appreciate it, guys. What's up, Lord Bradley? Hello. What's up, Bretlands? Thanks for tuning in. We're back in sunny old England. What's up, Pixie Vamp? Welcome to the stream as well. Valiant, Daylight, Tonya. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name correctly. Margot, hello, hello. Duck and Kenny together again until he dies in the team, so Kenny will I mean, you know, characters don't die in RTS, they just like get downed. When the fight ends, they're revived, you know, sort of thing. Copium. I'm just copium, just lots of coke right now. My characters are forever alive. Still in Sweden. Sweden. Okay, still getting situated. Think I'm all good. Think I'm all good. There we go. There we go. I think we've got some roadmaps to do, or a roadmap to do. Spark plugs. Just did the old resets. We can get through this. What's up, Donut? Welcome to the stream. What is this Call of Duty Zombies? They just got knocked down. That's right. Just get knocked down. The decap doesn't mean what you think it means. I left the game for almost a year and just got back into it in about 2 months ago. I had no idea what was going on until I found you to catch me up. Okay, well, I'm happy. I'm happy. Welcome back to RTS. I think this happened to a fair few people. When Mythic came out, they decided to give the game a rest, and they basically found themselves coming back to the game. But I'm happy my content's helping you when it comes to the stuff in the Mythic era, at least. Free tunes on their way for you this week. Yep, indeed. There's gonna be quite a lot of nice characters on the free tunes login calendar. I would definitely check out that video that I did the other day. There is also a weapon in there. It is 2 separate videos because it wasn't originally announced, but it gave me the opportunity to talk about the weapons a little bit. And if it was in that original post, I probably would have just really breezed over it really quickly. And I'm actually looking forward to that crate, to be honest. I want a ransack weapon. So I'm happy. I'm happy that there's a ransack weapon in there, personally. I know there's some people that have already got one, and they're going to be like, well, I don't need another one. And that's fine. That's fine. But hopefully there is a weapon in there for you. Hopefully there is a weapon in there for you. Enough to LB them for free. Well, you don't get to limit break them for free. You still have to spend a lot of silvers. That's over 100 silvers that you'd have to spend. 105, right? Is it 21 per character? Silvers are a problem. But to get them to limit break 3, it's going to cost 21 silvers. When is the new gold rush coming up? Your guess is as good as mine. The reset to the store is in like 10 to 12 days now, I think. So they could do it just before the store reset. I would have assumed they were gonna do 2 gold rushes a month. That's what I kind of assumed. It was gonna be 2 gold rushes a month and a monthly reset on the store. But they've made the store reset like more often, and then they're doing less gold rushes. Or I don't know, gold rushes. I will say gold rushes aren't like, what's the word? They're not consistent. They just will do them every now and again. I think they do it based on like, honestly, based on like community pressure. So if they start hearing a lot of people go, "When's the next gold rush?" then they'll start organizing one, basically. But yeah, the gold character's free though. This is true. This is true. And honestly, that is the hard bit. As much as it does take a lot of silvers, getting particular characters, and 3 of those characters are 10% characters. So from like collection purposes, it's pretty good. Hello there, hello there. Welcome to the stream. I could have swore I read something last night about a ghost gold rush, but maybe I misread. A ghost gold rush. There are 16 days left on the bit shop. They will definitely, yeah. I would assume they might do like a week-long one next week, and then Kenny will go in that will, right? Because Kenny ends today. Today's the last day for Kenny, right? So after today, I guess we're gonna get a new promo wheel. I believe there's no new promo character. At least I'm under the assumption. So I guess it's gonna be a rerun, or it could be like a special wheel. I think when they do no promo character wheels, what they should do is like increased odds wheels, like you remember bomb tokens or bomber tokens, whatever they're called. It was like 6% chance at gold mythic, but the gold mythics there was a lot of different ones. Maybe even just have every single 10% gold mythic on the wheel at 6% chance. So really increased odds, but obviously you just got a lot of different ones. And it almost makes gold mythic. It almost makes 250 coins almost like a gold mythic pool when it comes to getting a 10% character. Almost, not quite, but almost. Oh, it is a ghost promo rerun. That was announced. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I did know. I just didn't want to say, just in case. Like, sometimes I'm like, has that been announced yet? Oh goodness. That's the issues I face. So sometimes and sometimes I say like a character's name wrong, and then people think I'm dropping their next character or something. Like I called someone Tobin once, and it was like, it was actually someone else, and I was like, oh, Tobin, next promo. What's up, Steve? Unless Kenny is immediately added to the wheel, and Nick and Eva, there's no point running a gold run. No, I think you'll probably do it next Thursday, I would assume. But they could start it this Saturday. You know, they could do like a weekend gold rush for a week. Who's to say? But you're right. It would be Nick, Eva, and Kenny. And I think that's good for a lot of people because some people did miss out on the odd Eva. I got really fortunate, but... I mean, I didn't get really fortunate. In the end, I did do 88 pulls, so I guess I think I would have been unlucky if I didn't get all of them, but... I lost both my accounts, and they were good, so I'm just starting up again. I mean, you can contact support If you made even a single purchase and you can prove the purchase, they will give you your account back. It is worth trying to do that, as much as those characters probably aren't going to be meaning too much. Your town, we were talking about this in a previous stream, just the fact that your town's built up a little bit. That's going to make a big old difference. A big old difference. Big old. Big old difference. I do appreciate you guys tuning in today, guys. But if you want to hit that like button, it would be massively appreciated. It helps a lot on the streams. The old likes. Try and drive that up as high as possible. The YouTube streams has been a bit weird in the last couple of streams. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I mean, to be fair, a couple of them were war streams, and those generally don't do very well anyway. Everyone's warring or doesn't want to watch RTS, I get. Did, but don't mind starting. I can get them back. Okie dokie. I seriously couldn't imagine starting over. I don't think it'll be as bad as you probably think for certain parts of the game, and then certain parts of the game would be horrendous. Armory, weapons, that would be awful. But characters, I don't think it'd be as big a deal. Especially if you were willing to spend a little bit. You know, every gold mythic token's a great pull, basically. Or like a character you don't have. At least for the first, like, hundreds. I got my account back by just sending a Google Play receipt from 2 years ago. Yep. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. I would just attach your account now to a Scopely ID or Facebook if you haven't done it to Facebook. But Scopely ID is like the non-reliant, like you don't rely on anything else. It's just a Scopely ID. And that way you don't have to do that in the future. You just have your Scopely ID. Just got to remember that info. And if you do forget that, at least you can do the whole receipt business again. But Scopely ID is just easy. Hard thing is getting back to level 171. I mean, yes and no. I think you can level pretty quickly. I think they do need to change the XP curve for the first like 100 levels or 150 levels, but yeah, I made a mini in a different region and man, it's pretty tough. I mean, I have been thinking about doing a new start series, but I think I talked about in a previous stream, I don't think it would be actually good, like, because I think the new player experience is awful right now, so I I don't think it would be actually good to do. If they bring in some changes to new player experience, like giving the opportunity to like skip by an hour or an hour and a half on buildings, I might contemplate doing it, just to see what it's like. But I think this game versus other games, I don't think the initial player experience is great. Me and Moon talked about it a little bit, and I think even Moon talked about it in chat in one of the streams previously. When you play some of these other games, you can't actually get through like your world energy for like a solid week. They just don't, like, you can play constantly, you can play non-stop. Energy, non-stop. Everything to do. Nothing. The only thing that stops you from playing is like difficulty. But in the world map, you've got to remember the world map has not been updated and now on Mythic. So like you just get one Mythic character to complete the entire world map basically. And you get Mythic characters pretty easily, so I think them not giving energy is an issue. I think they should just give you like 5,000 energy, you know? Just make it like 5,000 energy over the cap.
Feels good.
Hey, Cygnus, milestone time. Thank you so much. 17 months, brother. I do appreciate that. I hope you're doing well this evening. But yeah, they just need to throw loads of energy at you at the beginning of the game. Got either 4 and 5 on openings 17 and 49. I think I got my first one, well, my fourth one, pretty much around the same, but I got my second one at like 70. I was a little bit shaky. I think it was in my last 5 pulls before of my stream, and then I did have 15 pulls coming in after that, but it was in my last 5 pulls of the stream, I think, which was like around between 68 and 73, something like that. Got 60 total opens, which is about what I predicted from modest finishes in various tournaments. I managed to get 88 openings. I did have Survivors Club. I did not farm all the eggs. I actually didn't farm 2 eggs, so I could have got 2 more pulls. The last 2 eggs were going to be basically based on whether I got her from those pulls. And the fact that I got her, I was just like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm not going to use those scav tokens. I'm just going to leave it. What are your thoughts on Mike? I think he's like one of the best support characters in the game. But then I actually thought about this recently. It doesn't take much to be a good support character, because 99% of promos are not support characters. They are damage dealers, or they are like tanks or medics. I don't think you get many controllers, and the ones that have been controllers haven't been that great. Or like they've just been like decent. Like Razzo's good, but he's mainly PvE. I think the best controller is probably... I think he's a controller. Is he a controller? Yeah, is Trader. He's the best controller that they've released as a promo. He's got really good control. And I guess Clementine. But that's kind of a mixed one. But yeah, they don't release too many support characters that are promos that I would say are like top tier support characters. Whereas Mike is a top tier support character. Like he can do things by himself. Like this recent Peacekeeper roadmap, he could literally one-man it. You could win every single stage with defending with your entire team and just letting Mike play. He could one-man every single one. It was that easy for Mike. It was that easy. He was the MVP of that roadmap. But generally speaking, he can't do things by himself. He does rely on other people, but he's still a very, very good character. I think he's great. Whoever had a hand in designing that guy must be like 200 IQ genius. Anyway, I'm always here, Luck. Remember, I live among the zombies outside of your camp. I'm the guy that walks around that you don't shoot. Is that right? Is there someone outside that we don't shoot? Pretty sure it's just all walkers out here, man. It's all walkers.
Sounds good.
Hey, Meaty Baker lads. 27 months, tier 2, man. Thank you so much. Good evening, Luck. Good evening to you, man. Good evening. And good evening to Cygnus. Good evening. A new player will get a decent amount of coins from blitzing through the world map. Does anyone remember how much that is? It can't be that much. You might be able to get a 40 pull. Right? 8,000 coins max. Like max, surely. I got a limit break 1. Wolf. Can't complain. Can't complain. That's pretty decent. Sounds good to me. Congrats. Got my second Clem. Nice. What's up, Seren? Welcome to the stream. Chris, hello, hello. I didn't think you would look for me on your game. This is embarrassing. Is it becoming embarrassing? Is it becoming embarrassing? I just want to ask, what is the difference between first edition and normal Clem, and which one I take? Whichever one you want. It's just about the visual. They just look different. But it is worth noting that you can only get the first edition Clementine while her event is up. The second the event finishes, then it's going to be just the normal Clementine. So if you want to get both for visuals, you have to claim both. The normal one upgrades the first edition, so you can only get one of the first edition, but then you use the normal ones to upgrade it. It's just about which one you like the look of the most. I think personally, the first edition one looks the best in game. So when you're using the character and like stages and stuff, it looks the best. But I think the art of the non-first edition looks the best, which is odd. I mean, as much as I know the art of the first edition is sad and everything, I just genuinely think the other one's better. You know, I like the visuals there. Like Lee and Clem hand in hand. I like that. Because that's what the first season was all about, right? That's what the first season was all about. Okay, let me see. Who have I got as a support character here? I cannot remember. I guess her. I don't know where. My game's been lagging a little bit. Who else have I got? Is green support, because this is support squads. And Mythic, of course. Did they get a boost, like an attack boost or something? Yeah. 30% attack boost. Wait, that's not support. That's damage. Support. This is what I'll get to choose from. I guess we go with Wayland. Okay. This is actually kind of bad. Let me see what we have to deal with. We'll put the command in here. I'm just gonna see what we have to deal with first. It's gonna be like Govs, yeah. So I know Govs ahead. Like I could take out these teams first turn. Well, not this one because it's got 2 Outlast, but I need Gov. I need Titan basically. So I have to lose Eva for Titan. Bit restricting. I don't think there's a better support character I can really take. She does a little bit of damage at least. We'll get rid of damage. Who else does a little bit of damage? Mirabelle, no. First turn signature moves. It's just her, right? It's just her. Rick. Yeah. I guess I could have done Nimrod. Do I need a command in this team now? See, that's the question. I can't get enough AP. If I don't need a command anymore, I don't need a command anymore because I need a command for Eva. So we'll just put Titan here instead. We don't need him having, and now we can have like. Now we can have something else. Should we have a follow-up? I think I'll go with the follow-up. Okay. I'm gonna use greens. Strong attacks. And no. That one. First splash. Splish, splish, splish. Is she not modded? 70k. Oh, I guess she is, but not amazingly high. Let me just check this actually. Okay, he's still got some old mods on him. Doesn't matter too much what we use here, just something to get the bonus. 53. This is bad. That's not very good. 13.5. Okay, I'm not getting very good ones on the upgrades. 7.5. 7.5, I guess this will be the best one. 49. Okay, just give her a bit more attack stat that way. And that'll be fine. Easter Eve at LB1. Oof. What's up, Thomas? Welcome to the stream. I'm now working on my limit break Easter Eve now. Nice. First edition brings up sad memories for luck. I mean, that isn't why I dislike it. I just think the art of the other one is much nicer. Straight up. It's much cleaner and stuff. Whereas, like, when you look at Titan, first edition Titan and non-first edition, like, it just looks nicer. It looks better first edition. I'll generally always take the first edition anyway because it is rare, you know, limited time and all that. But I can still prefer the other one when it comes to the art. I remember grinding for S-Class Minerva for about 6 months and then the Mythics came. I mean, I guess you were grinding for Minerva because you liked Minerva, not so much that she was good, because she wasn't that great. She was okay. I actually rewatched this video recently where I made like a 5-star team that was beating like trader defense teams and stuff with 2 5-star Minervas. It was actually pretty funny. It's like one of the top 10 viewed videos on my channel. It's a pretty funny video. Hit the like button. Yep, we're up to 20 plus likes now. Thank you very much. I got all of her, LB3. Yeah, I got LB3 too. I got pretty fortunate. Limit Break 3 Easter Eva was hard to get. Not really. It was just RNG. You could have got her after 2 pulls in at 100. You could have got her on 98, 99, 100. The last couple of pulls. So it was less about difficult. Like, it wasn't hard. It was just RNG, baby. RNG. And I hated it. But, I mean, I managed to get her, but I'm not a big fan of that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's 2 paybacks here. But I think I can take that team out. Yeah, I think I can. Should be good. Should be good. Should. Be funny. Oh, we didn't do it. Been arguing a bit with Invisinerd. If you take the standard Clem and the level up missions are literal, you lose out on 49,000 gold medals. If you get her to LB3 720, that seems wrong to me. Wait. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I get what you're saying. I'm gonna have to get a little bit fortunate, I guess. It's all about the stats on this dude. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Cool and cool. Okay, we're gonna stop this guy from having to take 2 attacks to take him out. Oh no, we're not. I nearly messed up so badly there. Oh my god, I was like, I don't even know what was going through my head. Just like, it's gonna take a little bit of extra to get done though. That's the only downsides. There's any downsides. 1, 2. I mean, we should be fine. The double hits, no stuns or anything. It's like got to do some big calcs. I like doing these on my free tickets if I can, you know. And this one looks like it's doable. Okay, so disable that one. Get that. Either LB2. I mean, she'll go into the Gold Mythic will. She's going to be in the 90%, so she's going to be a bit easier to get. But it is a shame, because I think she's like one of the more usable characters that has come out in recent times, honestly. I think she is actually pretty good. I think she's pretty good. I think I can one-shot him. Just about. Didn't actually check his weapon. Cheeky stun would have wrecked me. Something feels wrong with being able to get NWO to each above 70 AK attack easy. It's just because of the NWO leader. That's it. That's the only reason. These might actually have like stun weapons and stuff. Absolute defense. Absolute defense. Okay, so this could be problematic. He's got really pretty decent stats too. Okay, so I'll defend down him just to have a better chance of taking him out. And I'm gonna get wrecked here, I think. I can feel like this is gonna go wrong. Because we've got two absolute defense weapons. Of course it would hit the person who it's not gonna do anything against. Damn it. I think we didn't crit on that first attack. That was literally it. That was literally it. And it's going to take 3 turns now. Awesome. I think we should still get reasonably good score here. 273 instead of 285. So we lost 12k. I think someone could overtake me. Support squad's not too hard. Not too hard. But after playing so long, it feels dirty. I mean, attack stats generally go up, you know? Attack stats generally go up. It's just the way it goes, man. You shouldn't complain. That's good. It's good for you having a better attack stat. It good. It good. I have got a couple of weapons today. I did actually open one by mistake, guys. I did open one by mistake, but I actually got a crit and I got a pretty decent buff. I got elusive impair, and it was on a 40% HP Carl shotgun, I think it was. I'll show it to you in just a second. What time does this new event start for us UK people? You mean the battle pass? I think it's like midnight. I think it starts at midnight. And then it's just like a daily mission throughout the entirety of the battle pass. And then you can buy the key or the key bundle at any time during the battle pass. So there's no pressure off day one. Obviously, doing some of the earlier missions is good. You need to do 2 out of every 3 missions. So for every 3 missions that come up, which is 1 mission per day, you need to complete 2 of them out of every 3 to do the main missions of the battle passes. And then the 3rd one will just count towards the bonus missions, but it's still worth doing, I guess. Game needs a YouTuber allegiance like those small collabs from a long time ago with Game Theory. YouTuber allegiance. What do you mean, like? As in a faction? The login event. Ah, okay, the mission one. I'm not actually sure. But again, like if you just log in, it will be a mission. Just claim it. Yo, what's up, Moon? Welcome to the stream, brother. Hope you're feeling good. Is Moon back at home yet? Is Moon back home? Are we back home yet? When does login start is what I mean. I mean, whatever the first date was, that'll be it. That'll be the first day. Pretty much. So I think the first day was the 28th, right? Or the 29th, I can't remember. So it's the 29th. It should be today. Like, tonight it starts. No, won't be part of the YouTuber Alliance because he's not a content creator. I mean, I think Noah recognizes what he's doing is creating videos and putting them on YouTube, but he doesn't consider himself a content creator because there is a difference between making a video and putting it on YouTube and being a content creator. It's a big difference. Big difference. Got back on Monday night. Alright. Been smashing raids. Gonna get an easy win in raids. Isn't it 1 PM? I mean, if it's 1 PM, then it should start in 15 minutes. If it's the 28th, then it'll start in 15 minutes. It'll start while I'm streaming. But I'm not sure how these login things work. They're kind of buggy. Like, it seems like if you're in game when it pops up, sometimes it gives it to you, sometimes it doesn't. It's not consistent on that first day, and then sometimes you can be a day behind. But I mean, it's not that big a deal for most people. It's only a problem for like content creators. If they're a day behind the majority of the game and they want to create content around something that pops up, and they're a day behind, that massively affects content. But yeah. Oh, it starts today at 8 PM EST. If it starts at 8 PM EST, that would be 4 AM for people in UK. So it'll be tomorrow. Big difference indeed, to be honest. Not sure what side of the line I walk. I mean, I think sometimes you do content for, you know, you're content creator, and sometimes you don't, so you're not a content creator. That's pretty much as simple as that. It's pretty much as simple as that. I think the easiest way to know if you're a content creator or not is I wouldn't necessarily put it down to performance, but having consistency with people who check out your videos, and also consistency with your own content is important. Even if you're only doing one video a week and you get like 500 views on that video, if you're having like the same group of people come back and watch your video, you're a content creator and they're commenting on your stuff. But if you're like 1 month you put up a video, and then like 2 months later you put up a video, and then like even if it gets like 500k views, just like you put a video, like a person who puts up a video of their cat and it gets like 1 million views isn't a content creator. They just put up a video of their cat and just got lucky, and people like cats. You know, it's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. Don't get much more simple than that. I thought you said 5 PM Pacific. I'm waiting for, so 3 hours and 16 minutes. Okay. I'm Eastern and it's 3:45 here. I'm waiting for the BP to start before doing arenas, just in case the first mission is arenas. Arena timer is offset from the other game timer resets. BP and login event start at the same time. Yeah, I mean, they probably should just remove arena from the BP missions in that case. I can understand them having different reset timers. You know, it's better for the game if everything doesn't reset at the same time. It can potentially be bad situations that pop up. All these time zones get me confused. Yeah, I generally don't worry myself too much on the time zone stuff, you know, especially with login events. When it starts, you'll get there, they give it an extra couple of days because they know the situation with login events. So my login streak's like thousands of days, so I don't miss a day. That bit doesn't. I'm not worried about missing a day logging in, but that's it. I'm not too bothered about that, to be honest. People like cats. Wisdom from life. I mean, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. There are people who like straight up make YouTube channels about their cat. You know? And then I for instance, I know somebody who has their own Instagram account and has an Instagram account for their cat, and their cat's Instagram account has like 40,000 followers or whatever, and their Instagram account has like 200. It just tells you, it's like their cat's got more friends than they do. I hate time zones. Missed a meeting yesterday because I forgot 2:15 p.m. isn't the same in New York and Phoenix. Yeah, I don't think I can show you. Maybe I can. Let me just check. One sec. Let me just check. Will that pop up? Maybe this will pop up. I'm not sure. Check in the bottom right hand corner. I'm not sure if it will overlay on my stream. Sort of does, right? But the left clock is my clock. There is one on the right of it, and I just have a secondary clock there that is Cali time zone. I'm pretty sure you can do that with the phones and stuff. I've had that for a while now. Like, I realized I was having to do -8 on that my clock too much. So I did it. I just basically created another clock on that for the Cali time zone. Originally I went a bit all out and I was like, I put Cali in there, New York and stuff, and I was like, well, I don't really care about those time zones as much because there's nothing I need to correspond with that. So I just removed all of them and just had Cali there. My cat is the best. Everyone says that. VP and login event starts when everything resets. Your daily missions, regular SR, etc. This might fix the miss by 1 day problem. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. No way I'm putting in real effort into making a video alongside playing the game in my spare time. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you say real effort, but for instance, some of my more recent videos, right, I actually got messaged by someone saying, like, I really appreciate the time you put into videos. It must take you hours. And I asked them what video they were talking about. And they just basically talked about the videos where I do, like, screenshot overlays and stuff like that. They used the one for the Telltale preview I did, and then also the one for the weapons. And those videos take literally like 10-15 minutes to record. I just speak for 10-15 minutes, and then I edit that down to like 8 to 10 minutes. And then I just edit the audio, which takes like 10 minutes to do, just to edit the audio, make it like sure it's and then I basically sequence the video over the top of it how I want it to be. And I just, a lot of the time I'm just taking a screenshot in Photoshop. Like I take an image in Photoshop and then I just put it into it. So the overall thing maybe takes like an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. As free time, yeah, I guess if it's not like if you're not getting paid for it and stuff like that, I can see it being a bit of a drag. But if you were getting paid, you know, you could effectively be paying for like 40 pulls and stuff like that. You know, just every now and again. Obviously for me it's full time, so it's the old job, but it gets easier. It gets easier. You start off slow, and you just build your skills, basically. Build the skills. You just don't want us to hear your squeaky voice. That's the theory, right? It's gotta be that. Also, because Noah had a dog in a pet pic, I posted a picture of my puppy. Nice. Yo, pups. I got London and Sydney in my clock as well as my own. Why? Oh, I guess you know someone in Australia. I guess. I mean, you need Cali then. Cali time just makes sense. I'm getting a red badge like really soon, I think. Yeah, you should be pretty close now. Your character reviews seem like they should take you a lot of time, but that's just because your template is amazing. I mean, you say that. They actually take they're the videos that do take the longest, but it's generally because they're the videos that are quite long. They have a lot of motion in it, so the render time of them is quite long. The ones that have low motion, where I just use screenshots, and I may cycle through screenshots of stuff quickly, that takes like, a screenshot takes 0 time to render. Like, I do 60 frames a second, and to render 60 frames of a screenshot is literally 0. To render 60 frames of like moving, like this sequence right here, if I did this, it would take maybe like, for every second of render, for every second of video to render, it'll probably take like 10 to 30 seconds of real time. My PC's not the new, like very new, let's say that. So those videos, they take 45 minutes to an hour to record, and then I edit them down to 20 minutes, which takes probably about 30 minutes to do. So it takes like an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half to actually record it. Then the render time takes like an hour to an hour and a half. Like Duck's video took an hour and 20 minutes to render. But I render them overnight sometimes. Like I record them the night before, I render them overnight, so I'm not sitting here waiting. But while I'm doing the render, I make my thumbnail and stuff, and I create my tags, and I just copy paste a lot of the stuff in. I mean, I've done it so many times that I just kind of like, it's just I've got like the procedure of how I do it. Cola is in Sydney, okay. I'm on Cali time 8 months a year. Okay. True enough. Why is my video quality like a potato? I'm not sure. If you watch on a mobile, sometimes it just goes to 144p or 140p or whatever it is. Lock recording while in his background. Yeah, I've had it where I have motorbikes go past my house, sirens and stuff, and I have to like stop and re-record that section. I just do it seamlessly though. Like I just stop and then just like go back like 10 seconds of what I was saying and then just continue. And then later on I just edit it. So that's sometimes you will hear a jump in sound just because I had like a siren go past my house or something. I mean, from my perspective, that looks like an 8-hour video, and I know you bang them out way quicker. Yeah, I think the longest time a video took me altogether was like four hours, like 5 hours when it comes to like editing and stuff. The video that took really long times, but I knew it was worth it from from my own perspective in terms of making the content, and I knew people would want to watch it. So that always makes me like buzzing. Was the Limit Break 3 previews. The Limit Break 3 ones. Oh my god. I had to make 4 of those videos. Those took a while, but yeah. I mean, they got me like nearly 50k views combined. So from a content creator perspective, it was great. People were really interested in the videos. It was also part of like a giveaway scheme that was set up in terms of people could win a character. It was a lot of fun, those videos. But that was like, what, 6 months ago now. They took a long time. They took a long time. Why does my stream video look like a potatoes? Your sound is the one that's messed up a lot of the time. Your sound. So many times I remember listening to your stream and then like randomly halfway through your stream, something would happen where like, and I don't know what happened, it would like mess with my ear pressure. Listening to the sound of your stream would mess with my ear pressure. It'd be like, it would feel like I had my ear was full of water. It was really weird. I always thought you just straight up stopped talking. Now I know why. I mean, sometimes there's cut-offs because a lot of the time I don't, like sometimes I speak too much. I know this. And then I take the best bits or like the more relevant bits and then I try and cut things down as much as possible while still explaining how it works. So I could have like a 3-minute explanation and I can cut it down to like 1.5 minutes. Because sometimes I can go a bit off the road and just tell a story and I'm like, I mean, as much as it's fun, this video is like 20 minutes long already. You know? So a lot of the time I can just cut down videos a bit like that. But the reason it's good to record it that way is it just keeps it kind of like, I enjoy recording it that way anyway. What's up, Ruben? Welcome to the stream. I have the time to do that stuff, but I just don't have the patience. Yep, that's a big deal too. That's a big deal. I will be honest, I have changed as a content creator over the years. When I was early on in my content creating, when I was starting to get into it where I was making videos quite consistently, I would wake up like kind of how I was when I was younger, when I was like, oh, gotta go to school again. It's like, oh, gotta make another video. And then I was like, why am I doing this? Like, this is what I want to do. And my entire perspective just changed. And I don't get like that anymore. I'm up for making videos. I will be honest, sometimes I can be just exhausted. But generally at the end of it, like I know like after the whole process is done, I'm generally, it's like quite a buzz for me. The whole process is a lot of fun. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I do need a vacation though. I've just worked that out. Like I need a break, like a week. Like Friday to Wednesday or something, so I could still do my Thursday streams. Maybe I have some videos like lined up for those days or something, but I need a little break. That's for sure. Okay, we've got some more of those. Not gonna lie, I love making and editing my silver reviews. Really glad you hard passed on those. Yeah, I think at the time I was kind of burnt out because I'd just done tons and tons of gold reviews at the beginning of the Conquest era. I was just like, oh, silver videos. It's just like I was not feeling it. I should have, but I just, yeah, I was wrecked. When watching Moon, it's like being in a phone call with him. It is different. What's up, Thomas? What's up, Black Rose? Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing good. My sound is good now since I get the new earbuds. True enough. I'm back. Welcome back. What's up, Kathy? Thank you very much for tuning in. Is there a way for you to see how far I am from 2 years lock? Doesn't seem right in my head. Yeah. Let me see. I don't want stuff popping up on stream. I don't think it will, but I can just quickly check for you. Memberships. Where's my members list? Can I check that out? How do I check that out? I can't remember. There we go. Members. Total time as a member. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people with 2 years. No, 8 people. Oh no, wait, that's total time on that tier. Sorry, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 people. 8 people. But you know are on 22 months. So you're probably on, you're just coming up to 23 months right now. Yeah, you rejoined 18 days ago. So you're like 10 days away from 23 months. So you're just about a month and 10 days away from the big one. Who's the next in lines? We've got Keith, Acosta, Too Far Gone, Carlos, Noah, Cutty, The Gitwits, Sebastian, Richards, Inter, Maverick, B, Moth, Shani, Mr. Sinister, all at 20 months or higher. So we're going to have quite a few red badges in the next couple of months, which is awesome. And we do have some brand new members as well. We had some brand new members. Who's my latest brand news? Doomslayer and Kathy, 2-week members. Feels good. Always like the brand new members. Appreciate everybody, but new members joining, it's nice. Especially names that I recognize, like finding them, pull the trigger. They're like, yeah, you know what? I've been watching this guy all this time. He can get 99 cents a month. And it feels good. It does feel good. And the mic. Oh, sorry, I need to turn the game back on. What's that? There we go. And the mic is crisp, but can't use that streaming like I do. Okay. Locke needs a break and a day for him to chill with his friends. I mean, I've been I've been like what's the word? Craving 2 things recently: having a bath and lying on grass in the sun. That's 2 really weird things to crave, right? And both of those things are the same thing. Just I've been craving relaxing. That's messed up.
Sounds good.
That's messed up. Lord Bradley just comes in and just flexes. 33 months, Lord Bradley. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The big 3-3. Like, if they do ever implement new tiers, which I think they're potentially doing, 36 months, 3 years. I'm not sure if they're going to do a new badge or anything. Craving a bath. Yeah, I've generally had showers my entire life, except when I was very young. I have a bath in my house. I just haven't used it. I just always use my shower. But I've been wanting to have just like a bath where I think it's just like I need to just like relax, you know? You know, when I say craving, you know, I don't mean I want to eat a bath or eat grass. You know, that's what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. What's up, Lucky? Welcome to the stream. Which weapon we get from the choice box? I did a video on it. If you want to check it out, I'm gonna go for the. I'm gonna go for the weapon that gives a ransack. That weapon looks good for me. That weapon looks good to me. Okay, this is green. Green. That's actually really hype that you got 8 people past 24 months. I think I've got more. But one of them unsubbed. I think the credit card finally ran out for Callie Shane. I think she was at like 4 years. she was like the OG. I think she was a member from day one. That was different. Okie dokie. Yeah, so like 40 days, red badge hype. Red badge hype. I made 2 years on Twitch just now. Thank you very much, David. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate it. If you ever do a Twitch sub, make sure you hit the share button when you're on Twitch, when in the chat, in the actual Twitch chat. And it shares it on my streams when I'm live. It just says that you've resubscribed. And people do that when I'm offline quite a lot of the time, and I do appreciate it. Just throwing me their Twitch Prime. I did recently just get a paycheck from Twitch. You know, they come in every couple of months, and it's a nice surprise, guys, because they come in mid-month. Comes in randomly halfway through the month, and it's just like, oh, hello. It's nice. It's nice. What's up, Richards? Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about you a little bit. We're going through some of the members, and you are one of the next in line. I think, if I remember right, you're at 21 months. So nearly getting up to the red badge 2-year anniversary of membership. I do massively appreciate it. There's quite a few people on that list. Like I said, it's 8 people at 20 months plus. Oh no, wait. Is it actually? It's not 8 people at 21. I think it's more than 8 people at 20 months plus, but 8 people at 24 months plus. That's right. I know. I just wanted to pull a joke. It was too easy not to take it. Okay. Don't eat the bath or grass. Yeah. There we go. Snap. I guess I missed Cat. It's all good. It's all good. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the resub over on Twitch. Throwing $5 at me. Thank you very much. I didn't bother to go for ransack since it would have taken ages, so I'll take the free ransack. Yeah. And I think if you're free to play and if you're struggling with angels, it's a good weapon to take as well. You know, not directing this at you, Noah, because I don't think there's gonna be as much of a problem. But like, if you are struggling with angels, and if you're like, if you're a returning player, that's definitely a good weapon to pick up. Especially if you picked up the Sophia's Bat. The combo between those 2 weapons and making a fairly heavy, strong team, it's quite a good all-round team to punch up against. You know, you're getting good buffs, you're getting to steal the buffs away. Strong weapons are probably the best offensive weapons in the game, to be honest. Alright, that's a follow. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. You can add a comment when subbing on Twitch. Since when? Since for a long time. When you share it in the chat, you can add a little comment at the bottom. Didn't realize you dropped a vid on the crate. Yeah, the crate vid came out yesterday.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Resub. Thank you very much for keeping it up, Richard. 22 months. There we go. There we go. You went from 21 to 22. Just as easy as that. My share button shows 13 for a couple of months now. Maybe I can spam you 10 times. Yeah, I think probably it's just been like, I think you had, didn't you have a credit card issue? I know some people have had a credit card issue in the past where their credit card like expires and then they just re-up like 10 days later. I don't think they see that as a consistent membership, but you still, you know, your overall membership doesn't change, but like your streak, I don't know. Maybe they'll fix it. I think it should probably show your overall time rather than your streak. That'd probably be better. I have Ransack on my 6-star alpha. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, wait, 6-star alpha doesn't have an attached weapon, does she? Or did she? I don't think she does. You changed my mind on the weapon choice box. I'm taking a Ransack weapon now. Yeah, I'm going to make a video about like a potential attack team. Hopefully next week. That's going to be like a lot of 90% characters. It won't be quick though. I will say that. It won't be a quick team, but it'll be a team that like at least you can maybe score points against these crazy teams. Is Kenny going to be obtainable after the event thing? I've been trying so hard to get him. He'll go into gold mythic tokens probably in the next 14 days. Generally they say up to 14 days, but it could be like 10, it could be like 24 hours. A lot of the time it's like 10 to 14 days. And then you could just get lucky on your gold mythic token pools. Very low odds, but yeah. And then they could do like things like gold rushes, and it could be available through there. I noticed that I always do this back to front. I've just noticed this. I always do it from right to left rather than left to right because the best rewards are on the right. So I always do the best rewards first, just in case I get bored and don't want to do it anymore. Because sometimes I don't do the other ones. I mean, it is decent to do all of these. It's just sometimes I get bored. I generally do it on stream because I can just keep it going while I'm chatting with you guys. It says 22. Yep. Yep. There we go. It could be like you're teetering, you know? You know there are people that eat metal. just daylight, stop this, please. Just on topic, RTS. I'm not struggling with Angel since I got LB2 East Eva on my attack team. Yeah, I mean it does help. It does help, but Ransack will just make things so much easier as well. So much easier. So much easier. But while you say you're not struggling with Angel, once you face teams with Angel and Peacekeeper and Entree, this is where the issues could come in, and I have kind of an idea for these teams. I'm gonna figure out if it's actually like feasible, where you can beat these teams, like quite straightforward, you know. Quite straightforward. Ducks in the monument. Okay. Let's have a little check. Oh, that alpha. Oh my goodness. You have Ransack on that alpha. I thought you meant S-Class for some reason. I didn't realize you meant the proper old Chainsaw Alpha. Wow. Wow. To be fair, I did get strong attacks on my March. Going for 1535 the first time and got strong attacks. Did the BP drop yet? Nope. Don't believe so. I'm pretty sure it's meant to drop at midnight, right? My time. So like in 2 hours, 45 minutes. Basically when the Kenny's will resets. Okay. Remap completed. Let's have a little check. Okay, 3 hours, maybe. No. 1 a.m? Maybe it's 1 a.m. my time now. But yeah, no battle pass just yet. Is anything finishing soon? Tough to the bone. If you've got any of those tokens, obviously do those pulls. How many pulls did I do overall? 188. I'm gonna do one more pull in a second. That's it, right? 3 hours, 3 hours. Everything else is days and days and days. Okay. Let's see. I will say this. This is something I've started to dislike about the RTS avatar stuff. Why are they so zoomed in on their faces? This isn't a big deal, but it is tilting me a little bit because some of the earlier ones, they're not anywhere near as zoomed in on their faces. Like if we go back to the earlier ones, we can see, I'm pretty sure, it's going to be awkward if they're, let's see, there we go. Look at Zeke. You're seeing his head, right? Seeing his entire head. Alpha, like Andrea, Alice, these characters, you're seeing their entire head. Right? You're seeing their entire head. Whereas these new characters, it's literally just their face is the portrait. It's like right in on their face, man. And I noticed this with one character. Who did I notice it with? Wang Fa. It's like, it's just his face. Like, and I get Wang Fa and Lao Po mixed up so much because it's just zooming in on their face and they're doing the same sort of grimace. You know? I mean, you're gonna mix characters up a little bit more often that way, but I don't know why. Like, the art's so good. Why just their face? Right? Like, their art's legit. Like, Ronaldo, right? He looks sick. Imagine it was zoomed out where you could see, like, his shoulders and his head. I think maybe they started doing it because they didn't want to have color in the background, maybe. Let me go back to the older ones again. I think it looks good with, like, the yellow in the background. Like these ones where you're seeing, like, the full... What's it called? Is it called a bust? Where it's like the shoulders and the head. You're basically seeing the shoulders and the head. I think that's called a bust. I'm not 100% certain. These look cool. Then it. Where did it start going wrong? Like, where it starts zooming in a little bit. It's starting to zoom in a little bit, like, and then it's just like, yo, we're getting deep. Then it seems to, like, be okay-ish, but then it goes full out. Like, it just goes full out. It's too much now. It's too much. You're not even seeing Duck's hairline. Like, it's just his face. It's so funny. It's not a big deal, but it is weird. Like, I know, and I doubt Scopely are going to go like, okay, we'll go back and change all the characters so you can see, like, from the shoulders up, but it is a strange... It does look strange. The proper earlier characters look so much nicer just because of that. I think that, yeah, that basically like this. They were more consistent in the older eras, I think. Was this using their art? No, it's not, because they had, like, special avatar art, right? Yeah, these characters had avatar art. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. It was something I noticed where they just were getting way zoomed in on that avatar thing. Like, once you see it, you can't unsee it sort of situation. Let me just check out Duck though. Everything looks the same. I'll talk about this weapon in a second because it's an odd scenario with this weapon, I think. I'm going to be grabbing the $20 bundle as soon as possible. I want to test Kenny and Duck together as soon as I can. I mean, he's still got to wait to get the LB1 takes 25 missions. 25, 50k. To get to 25, it takes 50k, I believe. Well, that could scale, so it could like be 40k. And to get to 40k, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 8 days. Okay, you could probably get to LB1 in like a week and a bit. Okay, so that crate is pretty good. Yeah, it seems pretty decent. Did the BP drop? No. If I get that Michonne 2k from the free ones, I can get her to LB3 and get another Rick 2k. Yep. And that's what I said in my video. Like, they give you the opportunity if you want to get a Mythic trial character. You can get Morgan and you can get Rick. Wish the BP started at 8-hour time lock like they used to. Was nice. I have brought that up, honestly. I did bring up that the change in the battle pass times is making it not as hype for a lot of people. Honestly, it was a big part of my stream, and it's gone now. Obviously, back then I used to be able to go over the missions, but those were some of the biggest streams I remember having. Was when the battle pass was dropping. Obviously, it was a bit different situation then. The battle passes themselves were a little bit more hype. They didn't like reveal all the information, so it was kind of like what's going to happen, kind of exciting. But yeah, I agree. I have brought it up in PC in terms of like a lot of stuff starting at 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. for UK peeps and European people. And it generally sucks. I will say it generally sucks. And they have done some recent stuff where it started at like 8 p.m. our time, midday PST. So that's good. But I would love to see more stuff start at that time. I agree. Conrad Lee, the Gentleman, Vance, Lydia, and Trader is a team I use to kill the meta. Is Vance just to have control? I see a lot of people use Vance on attack. I'm not sure why. I guess it's like a safety net and control. What's up, Glenn? Welcome to the stream. It's always good to check tunes in the monument just in case. Yeah, you never know. Maybe they changed around LB3 times since the coloured background isn't so important anymore. They figured everyone will be LB3. I guess, but it's still just so zoomed in on the face. It just doesn't look as nice.
Sounds good.
Glenn, thank you very much. 7 months. Keeping up the membership. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the continued support. A lot of milestones tonight. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, let's talk about the weapon. Okay, it's confusing me. This weapon is not the weapon we saw before. So, it isn't even visually the same, right? This isn't even visually the same weapon. Because we're looking at the LB3 character here, right? So it's the LB3 character, but visually this weapon isn't like the weapon they showed in the past or whatever. The intro to Telltale's Mythic trial. It also has a different name. This one's the Savage P90, and Savage is generally given to weapons that just have high attack. Or unless it's to do with the double attack. Let me just double check that. But I think it's just generally given to weapons with high attack stat. We can check my... What do we check? Murderous is for Rampage, I think, but it could also be for hitting 50% attack. Savage, yeah, there we go. Savage is for having a certain amount of attack. So it's for having between 35 and 45% attack. So that's why that one's called Savage, right? The one that was teased was called Cleaving. And Cleaving is having splash damage on it. Obviously this has not got splash damage on it. Sure, it was an alert weapon. This one's attached. The other one was not. Is Duck got an arsenal of P90s where he's got another P90? That's the question. Are we going to have another Telltale weapon pop up? The fact that this weapon that's coming into like the weapon like forge section of the battle pass is this the Kenny pistol. Is it actually Kenny's pistol? Is his pistol gold? No. And I don't think that's a Glock either. So it isn't even the pistol he's holding in his art. It's kind of weird. That looks more like a... that isn't a Glock, right? A Glock doesn't have the angled slant on the back, right? Glocks have like... is a right angle on the back of the weapon. That's how I always see Glocks. It's just like right angle. It's more like that. It's more like this pistol than a Glock. So it's like that pistol came out of nowhere. Maybe they just had a pistol asset and they just called it Kenny's pistol. Maybe they scrapped the weapon. I mean, I guess we'll find out. They haven't said anything. I guess we'll just get to the end of the Telltale event and we'll either have it or won't have it. It's just like simple as that. So it's kind of up in the air. Or they changed character artists around then and decided the zoomed image was better. I like the older style better. Yeah, I like the older style better. If it's zoomed too far into the face, it just... what's the word? Where it's like... it becomes harder to differentiate between the characters, you know? You're basically seeing a pair of eyebrows, eyes, and nose and mouth on this character. And you're pretty much seeing the same on a lot of these characters right now. You know? I mean, even Priya's is fine. A little bit more zoomed out, but a little bit more would be fine, but... yeah, I think it was just much nicer way back. I wasn't imagining it because when I was scrolling down, I was like, "Oh, it doesn't look like they're zooming out very quick." But then it gets to obvious. It's like really obvious that they're well zoomed out. Look at that, like Zeke. It pretty much comes like the OG characters that were before the game released. The Conquest ones are all very consistent. Look, this actually looks like professional. Every character has the same sort of zoom on the face and everything. And after they get released, like every character has like a different level of zoom. It's just like it's kind of like not as much. Honestly, it just looks like maybe like got 10 different people working on it, and then every time it's done, it's like someone else does it. And then it feels, the more recent ones just feel like someone's trolling. Like Wang Fu and now Duck, these two in particular now are just too much for me. Is it like literally just like so zoomed in on the face? Well, his art's pretty good. Like you could probably get the top of his shoulders, top of that like walkie-talkie, maybe a little bit of the soldier in there. I know it's not a big deal. I know it's not a big deal. This isn't really that game changer or anything. It's just a weird one. It doesn't change the avatar art. I think a lot of the time the avatar stuff is good. Like this is the avatar stuff. So when you equip the character, this is the avatar you get. And look, these are quite nice. Not overly zoomed on people's faces. If I go to fast, my locked one, you can see Wang Fa down here. You know, if I equip these as my avatar, this is the picture it shows. I'm pretty sure. All of these are consistent, which is great. All these are consistent. So these are looking good. But those other ones are not. I know we don't really see them anywhere. We only see them in the tower, but it's weird. It's just weird. It's that damn intern again, isn't it? It's that damn intern. The detached one legit had a Telltale logo on it, so it's 1 million percentage not the same one as well. Yeah, but like, I get what you're saying, but they could have changed it. They could have just all round just changed it. And it wasn't it more of a reddish pink as well? I mean,
feels good.
Yeah. Bashaum, 10 months, tier 2. Thank you so much, brother. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now we've got some milestones tonight. We have hit some milestones today, guys. Thank you so much for continued support. Massively appreciated. It could be the same way as we got the Telltale one or the Holiday Heroes one, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's a Holiday Heroes weapon as well. No, I forgot about the Holiday. I mean, it's not actually a Holiday Heroes weapon, is it? It doesn't do anything for Holiday Heroes. It's just, it was... You needed Holiday Heroes to get it. That was... yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, Whisper one. I figured you meant that one. This one. I reset this recently. I did have attack on it. And I reset it to have crit.
Good.
Another milestone, Sandor. 17 months, tier 1. I do appreciate it, guys. So many renews today. Like, what's that, like 5 or 6? 5 or 6 people on the milestones. Some big ones too. Some big ones. Nearly a year and a half, Sandor. Thank you. All the continued support. Thank you ever so much. What's up, George? Everything okay? Yep, everything's doing good. Thank you very much for tuning in. Scopely got to find a way to increase profits, cut expense for artists. So what you're telling me is they're getting interns to do the art again. I can't remember who came up with that, but it was just so hilarious. Oh my god, they're getting interns into Scopely to do like development and stuff. That's why it's breaking. I was like, who comes up with this stuff? It's probably the same person that like said that. There's still some people out there who think this is true, but like the same people who like continue to spout like I've signed a contract with Scope. I've seen some texts recently, guys, that are just like mind-boggling. The mental gymnastics some people go through. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? It's just crazy. It's crazy. What can you do? Okay, I'm going to do my last pull on the Kenny well. I just don't want a Kenny. I would like a Raulito. That would be perfect. Then I can get LB3 Titan. That would be perfect. I'm going to pull on Harper here. Rabbits. Rabbits. Okay. It is what it is. It's just bothering you? Yeah, it is. It's just bothering me. Fortunately, it's not really seen that much, but yeah, it is bothering me a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit, just a little bit. Have I got everything from here? Yeah, I've claimed my daily stuff. I have got enough to claim. I have got enough to claim a Clem right now, but I want to do it all in a vid. Okay, what am I going to do? I want to show you the weapon I crafted, and then I'll open my weapons that I've got going. The weapon I crafted was this weapon. Carl's robust shotgun. Robust. So that's pretty nice. So I can oh, I'm good. It's opening a weapon that I'm crafting right now. Even though it's an empty armory, it went to the ones that I'm... Okay, I was going for absolute defense. Didn't give me it. Okay, we're going to upgrade it to 5-star. Upgrade this to 5-star. And we'll start working on this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might just do the 50% reduction. And then like 30% defense, 5% HP. I think I'll do that, or I might go up to 35% defense. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. This is just gonna be a basic weapon. Okay, last weapon. I think this is maybe I'm not sure actually what trait this is. Basically, whatever trait this is, it's a special of that trait. So if it's like green, it's gonna be stun. I think it is actually green, but if it's green, it'll be stun on attack. If it's tough, it's impair on defense. I'm pretty sure it's a defensive weapon because I have been doing a lot of HP upgrades recently because I can do those. Oh, this is actually fast healing, guys. I forgot about this. Nope. No. This is... I'm pretty sure this is try like 150 on these two weapons. The two weapons I was going for fast healing. Not today. Not today. Okay, we can't get crits. No biggie. No biggie. I have got a bunch of mods to open today. Duck isn't out, so how can we get a gate for him? I mean, yeah, this is true. It's Zenith. I just joined your region in Weaponized Legends. Welcome to Buck. Welcome to Buck. Are we getting a duck gate? Probably not, because it's part of the battle pass. They have never messed up a battle pass. Oh, well, they kind of did. They kind of have, but they generally have learned from their lesson in terms of like they changed the battle pass token every time now. It was actually fun carrying over the battle pass tokens. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually fun. Locke works for Scopely and gets his luck pushed up by 10%. Yes. Yes. This is true. Do you need to upgrade the passive skills of a toon to get the Mythic trial toon? No. Did I just get 100k? Did I just get 100k? Did I just get the 100k out of the crate? Isn't that like 2%? I just got 100k. Clip that. Clip it. I missed it. Did I just hit it? Yo, we got 100k. It's time for a victory sip. And coughing, like laughing and nearly coughing while I'm sipping is not a good one. Yeah, all of this while we're memeing, like, look, works discovery. Like, what are you talking about, guys? What are you talking about? Oh my god. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Do you need to upgrade the passive skills of a toon to get the Mythic trial toon? No. But on first edition Clementine, if you upgrade certain passives, you do get like mods and stuff, I believe. So just check the missions that are going on for her right now. Max out Michonne 2k at LB3, level 720, and you can get a Rick 2k. Yeah, you get 1,000 shards and stuff like that, yeah. Well, we'll get on to mods in a second. Yeah, I got pretty lucky. I definitely got lucky on this one. I definitely got lucky. Breathe buddy, yeah. Nah, it was 106 normal daily grace, yeah. Like sometimes, like, cause it's like thousands. I'm like, was that 10,000? I just got like, is that 10? Was that a 1 pull? No, it's 10 pulls. I just got 10 gold mythic pulls. Damn. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take. I'll take. I don't think there's anything else like that's gonna give me some big surprise like that. I think everything else is pretty basic. Just leftover stuff. Do you notice that they did something strange, right? This daily mission crate here is the new one. It doesn't stack with the old one, which makes sense, but it's just in a completely different position. I think it must be down to like the code, the ID of the bag, and it goes like in ID order. And like, they made the ID, I don't know what they did, like, it's just randomly in the middle, right? So I guess they replaced an old bag or something. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Because this one's got no gold mythic tokens in it. As you can see, no gold mythic tokens. It's just like silver or elite character token, then the other reward silver, and then so on and so forth. Where I still got 2 of the old ones, which should give me 600 gold mythic tokens, yeah. Obviously, we get more gold mythic tokens now. How are you liking the that login stuff, guys? Are you liking the login? Insta-claim? I noticed one of them is an insta-claim, though. False advertising. False advertising, guys. Need to complain. Riot on the forums. Bring back the forums so we can riot. I can't show you, but one of them is not auto-complete. It's the one where you have to watch videos. That one isn't auto-complete. So you have to get that elite character token by actually doing stuff. Outrage. Any word on a gold rush event? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Send to you and in your Discord. Put it on my Discord for sure thing. I have Kenny and Clem and they are maxed out. I want to see what it looks like when I get Duck. I think it's the Telltale squad when it, you know, slowly comes together. It'll be nice. And so far it's living up to the NWO status where it's like we're getting one in the battle pass, we're getting a mythic trial, we've had one promo, and of the last 3 characters, if it's like NWO, one of the last 3 characters should be in an event, and 2 of them will be in promos. And I think we talked about it, I can't remember, was it on my last stream? Where when you look at how long is left, right, on the event, if you do the maths, there's 35 days left, right? Today, a wheel goes up that has Ghost on it. So in 7 days, another promo is going to come out. And there'll be 28 days left. And generally, promos come out where they last for 14 days. And then with 28 days left, that means there's 2 more promo slots left for the Telltale event. You know? So, most likely 2 of those last 3 characters are going to be promos. It just like makes sense with how much time's left. Although they could do one of them for 4 weeks like they did Kenny as well, to be honest, so who knows. It took me like 30 times to beat the Peacekeeper roadmap. The Peacekeeper roadmap, I'll be honest with you, was really easy. Not to brag, but there was like a cheat code character in this, right? And it was Mike. It was Mike. You could one-man this with just Mike. It's the only character you needed. I wish it would just show me the allegiances that I needed. So like I could take in like 3 characters, it doesn't matter who. We won't take in anyone that's like, okay, he might actually get hit. And we should be able to beat this just with Mike. Like, actually, I know he doesn't. He just has to die first, I guess. I think that's the only thing that has to happen. He has to die first. I don't think he'll have his AP gain. You can beat all of these stages with just Mike. I did stun him. Cleanse when attacked. Huh, there we go. William's large defensive butcher's cleaver. Cleanse when attacked. When being attacked, this character recovers from all penalties. This was actually a weapon, right? So it actually cleansed the stun I just did. Okay, suddenly it's not as straightforward. Suddenly it's not as straightforward. You can't actually... I'll have to restart this one. I was just like, oh, this is really easy. But I think he only does it on his rush. But he'll have no AP gain. So you can like take out another character. And you just got to let it go round. This one's going to be a little bit annoying, I'm not going to lie. This one will be a little bit annoying. Only because he does that cleanse when attacked thing. That is actually mad annoying. That is mad annoying. But you can taunt him, I guess. Who made that noise? What was that noise? It's like, it sounded like a walker getting taken out. Oh, that's weird. What is that? Where's that coming from? Is that his weapon? Is that his weapon? It sounds gross. It sounds gross. Okay, so he's gonna rush. He's gonna rush. Damn, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate timing. So yeah, this one will be a bit annoying, but you could probably just complete it with. Oh no, he didn't rush. Oh, he didn't cleanse himself. He didn't cleanse himself. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But you can see, like, Mike is just gonna slowly work his way through this entire team. Slowly but surely. I think he's done it now. I personally didn't find this a challenge at all. I kind of wanted it to be a bit more challenging. But it's obviously because there was no mods and stuff. And no passives. Passives would have helped. But what can you do? What can you do? So as long as you had Mike, LB3, it didn't matter about the other characters. So if you're struggling, just get Mike from here. He's in the store right now. He's here, Mythic Market. Get him to LB3. Complete that entire roadmap without any problems at all. Any problems. Prayer will cleanse. I think they're slow as well. Because they're grade 5. So what does Prayer get at grade 5? Her SIG is cooldowns. Cooldown's actually pretty decent. Her cooldown is actually pretty good. Okay, it's just cooldowns changed with her SIG. I mean, yeah, starting cooldown is 2, and then cooldowns 1. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a problem. I just had to control her. You can start getting into a little bit of a loop. You can get unlucky, but I don't think it's overly difficult, which is fine. It's great, the character, everyone getting their hands on it, yippee. But I would like there to be like short-term challenge stuff, which would be kind of fun. You know, you only have a week or 10 days to do it, or maybe a month. They could do a monthly one. What if they did a monthly challenge? That'd be cool. It doesn't even have to give like a crazy reward, honestly. Just something to do. That'd be really cool. And then maybe it could be like a leaderboard, because they love leaderboards. Like how many turns it took you to do it. How much damage it took you. Like they could have like different categories, you know. Turns, damage, that sort of thing. Any word on the level cap? No, I haven't heard anything. I think it is always in the minds of Scopely that, you know, when people start talking about level cap increases and stuff. Mike has to be the best Mythic toon for me so far. He's just been good for so long. I did talk about this earlier. No, I think he's been good for so long, but just because he's a support character, and primarily the majority of support characters that have been released have been promos, right? Have been free to play. Like when you look at some of these characters as well, like Uncle Sam, he was mainly made a support character so he could have cunning, not because he's a support character. Same with Negan, he was made a support character so he could have cunning, not because he's a support character. You know, Mirabelle is probably the only comparable support character. I don't know why Ty has support. That one's kind of odd. But yeah, there aren't. Maybe like the only other support character that I can think of that's actually any good is this guy as a support character. The other ones are just kind of weird. Like, it doesn't make any sense. They're support characters. They're just support characters just to get cunning. Just to be annoying as hell, basically. Maybe you could argue this guy is a support character because of his passive. But the majority of the time, a lot of these characters. Like, this guy isn't a support character. Why is he a support character? Was he a support character? I mean, he doesn't actually get any bonuses because he can't crit. I guess him being a support is better than being a damage dealer, to be fair. What else could he be? What else could he be? I don't know. I don't know. Controller? Actually, he has control in his kit, right? At the start of each turn, 100% to taunt a single enemy for 2 turns, and he has it on his weapon. So I guess he could have been control, just with like better chance to hit. I think Conquest ruined us for what we judge as challenging. I mean, road maps have generally not been challenging, except for those ones in the S-Class era that were pretty good. Shadow Go. Have they ever said why they chose to not do anything with the museum score? Nope. I think it's just the assumption from everybody is because there was like a number there, eventually something would come out of it. But I think it's just like, you know, it's kind of like scoreboards and stuff like that. It's just trying to make people compete with each other over something that's meaningless to try and make people spend. I think this is like generally a mobile phone game tactic, you know. But they definitely could do stuff here. I've talked about really cool things they could do. And when it comes to being able to spend this as a currency that could buff your account, the only reason that it's probably not going to happen is because these old S-Class collections gave the score. Oh no, they didn't. Oh no, they did 1,000. And I probably got like 100,000 just from that, right? Did these? Yeah, get at least 100,000 from that. I mean, that isn't that much, to be honest, but if you miss the S-Class era, like you affect. I mean, should I be rewarded for being around for that long? If it was only buffs to like non-PvP stuff, I don't think it'd be a big deal. But anyway, what's up, Taco? Welcome to the stream. I like the introduction of the concept of using select allegiances. Helps use some of those characters you may have benched. That was cool, but like it was just like I say, it wasn't super challenging. I actually nearly autoed a stage and had to flee and restart it for my video. Because you know how when you're on road maps, you're just going through them and you're just going road map stage, hit the auto button, complete. Road map stage, hit the auto button, complete, right? I did that while I was making the video. I did autocomplete, and I got onto like the 3rd stage of one of them, and I hit autocomplete. I guess this was the one with, I'm gonna guess this is the one with Skybound X. Yeah, Skybound X. I think in my video, I did a basic attack with Michonne and like wrecked someone with a rampage, and she got hit. She got killed with the bide. And I think it was Peacekeeper. But other than that, that was the only issue. It's like if you mistakenly do something. Yes, do something with the museum. Definitely didn't participate in the Hell Token Gate. Oh wait, I did too. Did that give you something good for the museum? You had to trade in the Hell Tokens like 1,000 times in the museum. Maybe I did that. I'm not sure. Hell Tokens. Wasn't that the one with Dylan? Was that Hell Tokens? I got like 4 or 5 Dylans out of that, I think. I guess the defense side won't never rush. At least it's not supposed to. I wonder if solo Peacekeeper could win. Yeah. Yeah. If it could beat every stage on Conquest without doing anything, just hit the auto button. I guess like Burn and Bleed would kind of wreck him though. Yo, what's up, Echo? Welcome to the stream. I just beat Conquest stage I was stuck on with solo a Peacekeeper. Didn't even think of that. Yeah. 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 I think that's when if a character comes out to sell in PvP but it breaks a massive part of PvE, then it's just like but hey, whatever. Whatever. Let's open some mods. Let's open some mods. I actually got the full 1k pulls off of that gate too. They took down the collection after a bit and you were just left with the tokens. Was Wendy the best gate? Nah, the best gate was Coin Gate or Skull Gate or whatever you want to call it. That was the best one. It was just fun. Like, even if you didn't get that many coins, I didn't get that many. I got like 2,000 or 3,000 maybe 4 or 5. That sounds like a lot, but trust me, that wasn't a lot. There are people who came out of that with like 40, 50k. Like, they got really lucky. But that was just fun. It was actually fun to swap around the regions and go through the whole process. And then even after they fixed it, air quotes, you could still do it. It was a little bit harder to do. I have a tier 5 Peacekeeper and now I'm almost unbeatable. Have you ever played Elden Ring before? No, I've watched other people play it. I think out of all of the Souls type games, that would probably be one of the ones I'd want to play. The other one I like the look of was Neo. And that's just because of the kind of like art style and the sort of like references to more like samurai stuff. I like that. The comp for the Dylan Gate was crazy. Free Doc Stevens at the time was mad. Yeah. A lot of people at the time didn't have Doc, indeed. I came out of that one with around 70k coins. Yeah, indeed. Okay, I'm going to open these mods. I've got a few, but you can see a lot of them are set based. These are from the stash for Eva. I'm going to open the ones that are not guaranteed sets. Do we have any guesses, guys? Not the guaranteed sets one. Afterwards, I'm going to do crit set, and then after that, I'll do attack set. So we'll go through the non-guarantees of what I've got. I've got 4 non-guaranteed sets. So it could be defense, HP, crit set, or attack set. And then, obviously, it could be any mods. Crit set, attack versus fast, attack set, taunt resist, attack on HP set, attack on HP set, okay. Death set, death versus tough, HP set, death stat. These are some nice mods now. I do appreciate it. Some of these are pretty nice. HP attack versus fast. Souls not being as nice, but death on stun. Okay, I don't mind that. Life steal on HP, attack versus green on defense, attack on HP, slow resist on defense. Yeah, just give me all the crap ones. Like, because you know some of these crap ones are just going to pop up. Even though, effectively, I don't think there's any rigging in this sort of thing. It's just not worth it. It's just, I think if you went through all the different possible combos, you're probably more likely to get a bad mod than a good one, you know? I think it's like 70% of all the mod possibilities for each set is bad. So you're most likely going to get a bad one. That's my thoughts anyway. Like, it's 50-50 on the top right-hand corner, right? Attack versus defense versus. It's just completely 50-50. Whether you're going to get attack versus or defense versus. And then the stats you know, it's like 25% good for attack and crit set. You only want attack. You don't want defense, HP, or crit. And then on the defense and HP ones, you only really want defense and HP, so it's 50% good. So you're already looking at like 50% or below already. And we're not getting into the auxiliary mods, which I think like maybe on defense you only want 2 of like the 12 that are available. And on attack, you only want like maybe 1 or 2 of them as well. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Openings. Let's see if anyone gets any right. Okay, attack set, confuse, resist. I'll take that. Next out. Defense set, burn, resist. I mean, it's not top tier anymore, but I mean, it is a mods. That is decent. You never know. They bring out some good PvE. Yo! Attack set, attack versus strong. Did anyone say that? No. But it's not too bad. Silly Moon, thanks for jumping in. I think that's not great, but you know, trauma. Which one's trauma? Trauma is the one where if you resist, right? So I think that's more of a defense team one. So if it was on defense or HP, it would maybe be like okay-ish. It'd be okay-ish. Okay, we've got 2 crit set mods. You went for Scopely. I'm sure they will swap them for you. Yeah. Definitely. So we're going to open the crit set ones. Hopefully we get something nice. You see, that's in that 75% chance of stat being bad. Next out, the other crit set. Attack while slowed. Is that attack while slowed? Yeah, attack while slowed. You know, once upon a time that was actually pretty good. Okay, now the 4 attack sets. Think what I need here. Probably some. I need some good attack versus and get good rolls. Like getting it is one thing, but I need good rolls as well. I need to get like 60% rolls. I need some hefty attack versus. You know. Ooh, I will take that. That's like one of the auxiliary ones that's good for attacking, like offensive mods. So there we go. I got lucky there. Attack down resist. I mean, I did use one of these once upon a time on Erin, and it was actually pretty useful. But I think I've got a perfect mod. I think I've got a perfect gold mod that's 75% resist. So getting higher than that is going to be difficult. Next out. Another attack versus strong. Man, we haven't actually got too many dud mods so far. I'm going to be honest. We haven't got any, like, too many amazing ones, but we haven't got too many dud ones. So I expect a really bad, horrific mod here, because you know when you say something like that, you're going to get a terrible mod. Another attack while slowed. Okay, that was pretty much the worst mod I've had today, so I got another one. It's just like, okay. We're going to upgrade the 2 attack versus strong mods. Let's see what we can get here. Hopefully some decent numbers. I stopped upgrading this one because we only got 7 and 3, and it's just not worth it at that point. So hopefully we get some decent numbers on these. I like to get double-digit upgrades on all of this, obviously. That'd be nice. But I think we need to average like 8 or 9 at least. I mean, I'll go to 10. This is gonna have to be a massive roll. We have to get what? I mean, even if we get 13.5, it comes out at average at 9 pretty much at that point. So if it's a low number like 5 or 6, I'm just gonna stop. There we go. Another dud mod. Okay. So it's getting it's one thing, rolling it out some other. Okay, next one. I could get 13.5 on the last roll, but even then it just won't be that great. Okay, here we go. Another bad roll on the first roll. This needs to be what? This needs to be like 12, 13% realistically. Or we're gonna have another one in the bin. So what we're looking at, what's the average there? 7, just 7.5. Like if I got a 7.5 and an 8, would I roll it more? Probably. Okay. Okay. We still need to get a massive number here. Like 12.5%, 55% plus. I mean, over 50% is nice. But I need the beast mods. I need these beast attack versus, you know. I'm leaning on like these 58% that I've had for ages, and I'm not asking for more than that, but I need more of them. 55 plus seems to make a big difference. Sub 50% just doesn't seem to have as big an impact. Man, this is becoming fairly scrap expensive. Scrap expensive, that's the words. I'm up to 300k scrap again though. It's like literally the worst roll. Awesome, awesome. It could be decent still. We'll see. I'm not sure. How do I check? Equipped. Just bring up a character. Attack versus. I've got 51, 50, 46, 46. Yeah. It's pretty much. What did I get? 44. Was it 45.5? So it's better than this one. Okay, I haven't used this character for ages. So yeah, whatever. I guess this is from yeah, this is from Challenge Run because it's attack versus green. And the reason I use attack versus green in Challenge Run is because every damn enemy in Challenge Run is green for fast characters. Okay, it's gonna get like a 1.5% upgrade. Nice, awesome. I'm not sure if I had any other mods, to be honest. I'm not sure if I had any other ones. I don't think they're gonna show me they're new anymore. We had a confuse resist, right? I think that's more of a defense team mod at the moment. Let me just check some of these. Okay, yeah. Oh, we got this one. This was the big one. I'll see what we get here. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that, but 8.5% is nice. Okay, let me just roll this one out. 7%. It's not big, but it's not terrible. This can make the difference, you know. This can make the difference. That attack versus blue from Eva's missions rolled awful for me. I think mine rolled out bad too. I'll double check, but I think it did roll out pretty bad. Let's see how expensive this is gonna be. It took over 30 upgrades. 10.5. Okay, that's not bad. 53% crit multiplier is not bad. It's not that amazing mod I have on the Kenny. That's a Paragon, but it's still not bad. Let me see. What was it? Bottom left hand corner. Crit multiplier. Equipped. I think Titan has one equipped. What did I get it to? 53%. So it's better than the 3 I have already. Titans will get a 1% upgrade, or 0.5% even. 0.5% upgrades, I think. Yeah, 0.5% worth. And let's see what the other characters were that had them equipped. If it's any like heavy used characters, I can't really think of other attack team characters that I'd have it equipped to. Yeah, don't use her that much. And this one. Don't use her that much either, but I'll equip it to her though. I'll equip it here if it lets me. Ivanova. Attack set. And the only reason I've got attack set on Ivanova is just because I need crit set for my main characters. But yeah. I can't exactly remember what I rolled it to, Steve. But let me double check. Because I guess I would have put it on like, I guess it was like a 45% or something. Oh, I haven't actually rolled it. I haven't rolled it. Is that it? No, it's defense. Doesn't look like I've rolled it yet. It says repeated effect, yeah. So it doesn't look like I've rolled it out. Let me see what I get. Let's see. 6%. Starting amazing. Okay, we'll go for one last roll. Yeah. So you can see the kind of theme now. Under 50%, it just doesn't do that great. But then when you've got the God mode rolls, right? I've only had this like once or twice. The proper God mode rolls. And getting like the next gen attack versus, it just you notice it. You actually notice how much more powerful it is, right? 64.5% attack versus fast is like his basic attacks hit for so much. It's nuts. So good, so good. I think the highest one I've got other than that is like, I think it's on Kenny. I think it's at 58%. Yeah, like 58 or 56. 64.5. It's just a monstrous mod. What's up, Linsky? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in. I only ever used attack down resist when S-Class Heavy came out. Yeah, pretty much. I was talking about the other day as well. Like I had like 3 set attack teams. I used Erin on my attack team against Heavy lead, and I had Erin with attack down resist. And because she was the leader, she was actually like, I think she was one of the most underrated S-Classes. Was Erin. She actually hit really hard. 650% damage to 3. And she was the leader, so she had like mad attack stat. And then she also had the focus on her sig move as well. You know, or active, whatever it's called back then. I thought she was actually pretty good. And I used to nuke 3 characters on those heavy defense teams with that rush. It was good. I can't remember who else I used to have on those teams, to be honest. I'd have to go back and check my streams, and I'm not too inclined to do that, but yeah, you know. I might have actually done like a showcase of my team with Erin, I'm not sure. Like, I used to do remod streams, do you guys remember that? I did that a few times, man. I do that more often, I think, but unmodding my roster and then remodding my roster, especially as like, I use quite a lot of it. Every now and again, I just use a character. And when I mod them, I don't unmod them. Yeah, I had a lot of those low to mid 40s attack versus mods. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I don't need more of the same. I need 50, 55%. So that 53% I got was nice. Oh wait, actually, it wasn't a 53%. I mean, it was, but it was a 53% crit multiplier, right? I think so. I need a good stun resist because that's what I'm going to need in Kenny's hands eventually. Oh, we have one. Let's see if we get lucky. Let's see if we get lucky. Because when I use Clementine, he's going to get taunt immunity. Kind of need like 70% plus realistically to be like, okay, it's not starting too bad. It can get up to 85%, right? So we've already lost 8, so it's already best it can get is 77 right now. So the best it can get is 70, right? Or 69. The best it can get is 69%. But we'd have to get a max 17% roll now. And that's not likely. 65% plus would still be decent. It's not terrible. It's actually not too terrible. 63%. I might have like a random goods equipped crit stun resist. They've got 67% there.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Gabe, thank you very much. Hitting a milestone. We've had quite a lot of milestones tonight, guys. I do massively appreciate all of you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much for continued support, Gabe. 11 months. Very close to that badge upgrade. It will go pink when you get to that 12 months. When does the combine mod function come out? I still need to make that video. I need to get around to doing that, like in terms of like an idea I had for mods. I have lots of those. Yeah. There's a combine mods. I still like Ivanova, though she isn't top tier. I think Ivanova is like, let's say Ivanova's B tier right now, right? There's S tier, like your proper elite level characters. Then there's A tier, and there's like, those are the characters that are tiered down. I'd say Lydia's an A tier now. She used to be S tier, but she's an A tier character now. I'd say Ivanova's like a B tier character, maybe a really high C tier character, right? However, if she got moved into Holiday Heroes, I think she'd jump up to potentially low A tier. I think she'd actually jump up quite heavily just because of the characters that are in that team and the buffs that she would get because she's a Holiday Hero character, and the fact that she'd operate quite well with like another damage dealer of another type. And you've got like a really nice trio of damage dealers in that team. You've got Shiva, Eva, and then Ivanova. 3 different traits. Effectively, you could potentially bring a strong damage dealer into that team. And then obviously you've got 2 different leaders. You could use what's his name? Davey as a support character just to give the attack buff. That she would actually get really strong then. Really good. It doesn't look like I've got any good stun resist, unfortunately, for 67% was the best I've got, which isn't terrible actually. So I guess I would go with 67%. But for now, I'll stick with the taunt resist because he is getting taunted a lot. Just spent 140k scrap. Amazing. S-Class Alpha was definitely good on an Eren team. Yeah, probably. I probably used Alpha because I didn't have to... I modded Alpha for Jackie teams, but it didn't matter if she got hit with the attack down because I would have her in a team for her defense down. You're probably right. You're probably right there. Let's have a little look. Because I definitely had at least 2 characters. I probably had the bear in there as well, to be fair, for the normalize. And I probably had another alert character. I didn't have Andrew and Axel at this point. But I probably had another alert character. I might have had Kenny in there for the buffs. That sounds like it makes sense to me. Yeah, maybe just Kenny. And yeah, I probably had Brutus Alpha, and then I had Rick as well, of course. Yeah. So like Kenny, Brutus Alpha, Eren, Rick was probably the team. And it was just mainly relying on her resisting, because I don't know if it's in this region. It might be in my other region. It's hard to remember which region I had. I had like a proper nice mods. I think it was attack set. It was gold. It was attack, down, resist. I don't think I'll have it equipped to anybody. I mean, I might because it was pretty good. Just have a little look. It was a maxed gold attack, down, resist. There it is. That's why I have it equipped. So 75%. You could still have some of these on your roster, guys. I mean, I opened these without realizing. They did give us some max mod crates and stuff. It didn't tell you got a max mod, and it didn't even tell you on the mods. Like some people probably did sell max mods by accident. Lockdown teasing a mythic tier list. I've been thinking about doing some tier lists, guys. Do you guys think I should? What are your thoughts? There's just been an announcement about I'm not sure if it's separate. Oh, it's a web event will launch. Okay, we can check this out. Let me bring this up on the screen for you guys. 1 second. Okay. Premium web event for the Season 11 Battle Pass. The Season 11 Battle Pass web event can be found at the web portal. Players who log in and make a purchase via the web portal will receive 5 points towards the Season 11 Mythic Battle Pass web event for each $1 USD spent, and could be rewarded with could be. Well, I guess it's like one of these things. And Mythic token chance bags. 25 points. Oh, okay. It's because the could be's the Mythic token chance bags, I guess. So I think $20 means 100 points. So if you bought the battle pass, you just get this stuff. And then the rest is like extras. And then the chance bag is not amazing. It's not amazing, but I mean it's at least a few thousand. So it's just basically if you buy the bundle, you're just gonna get a little bit extra, which is nice. You're gonna get 100 points, and you're gonna get some gold gear medals. Random platinum mods, 5 Liliths, 5 Ulysses, 100 Berts. So it just like increases how good the it says, please note that the Season 11 Battle Pass web event rewards will be available to claim for 24 hours after the event is complete, but progress on the event will end on the 5th of the 5th. So this lasts about a week. This will last about a week. Okay. I'm trying to time my purchases like to perfection, because I'm going to be buying a couple of things. I don't purchase things too often, so if you can time your things well, I'm going to do it during the Peacekeeper one for sure. But if another one starts up and 3 of these events are going on at the same time, it's like that's the time. That's the time. That's the time. Patience is a virtue, but it's one that I potentially have in this situation. I've been patient a lot in RTS with them pulls and stuff. Good practice. Good practice. Okay, we'll switch back to in-game. And the points will count. Yeah, exactly. Like I've not bought the Clem key yet. And I do plan to, so I'm buying them all at the same time would get me one Peacekeeper. I don't think grade 5 Peacekeeper's like usable, but at least I could level him up, get some level up points for him and stuff. They might start another in between. Yeah, especially if they do a gold rush and they do like a Kenny promotion for him going on there. We'll see. We'll see. Just got to time it all as perfectly as possible, basically. The web portal is definitely glitchy. I haven't had any web portal issues too much. It's just slow. That's the only thing I've had. If you could do an event tier list, that would be cool, even if the event isn't around anymore, or do a poll on Discord to make a video out of it. Event tier list. Everyone's just going to say that damn event, what was it called? Crossbones or something. I can't remember. Piper's event. Was it Piper? I think it was Piper's event. Everyone's going to say that. And it's just because you could get those Benny bags and potentially get coins. But that isn't what makes an event good. Just because you can get a good bag in it. The event structure is what makes it good. Like, that's what makes a good event. The rewards can change. If you can take the rewards away and the event's still fun, that's good. Obviously, you'd prefer the rewards were better, but you can't say an event's good because it's trashly, like terribly made, but it's just, oh, this bag was amazing. Lydia and Mike event was top tier. I think, yeah, probably. But also, it was enhanced by the fact that both of the characters are good. For sure. For instance, they did quite a similar event for Isabel and Old Man Gregor, and it just didn't click as much. I spent too much on the portal already, so I don't know if I'm going in on this one. I finished the Peacekeeper one already. I mean, if you're going to buy the Battle Pass, you might as well buy the Battle Pass while this offer's up, though. Or what? I mean, if you're going to buy it, just buy it at a point when there is an offer up, so you just get a little bit more rewards for it. How many gold mythic tokens have I got now? I think I have over 1 million. I think I had over 1 million before I got that big pull. Yo, I just got 100k extra. So up to 1.1 million. I'm sitting on gold. I'm actually sitting on gold. That's a lot of gold. I haven't pulled them for a while. I didn't do this latest one. And we just today opened the crate. You know, the daily crate that you get from the web portal, and I got 100k out of it. Out of one of the crates. I got 300k. I'm sure you're gonna get more texts. I'm sure you're gonna get more. Welcome to the stream, though. That recent trauma token was garbage. That recent trauma token. Oh right, this will. I think this was fine if you liked it. If you wanted it. I think this was more for people who wanted Mr. Jones and Priya and didn't have them, right? I don't think this was necessarily that bad, but it wasn't amazing. It wasn't good for me. I had all of those characters already except the very, very recent ones. I think I claimed one bit or two. I claimed 2. By the way, I don't know how much I should say on stream. Has anyone thought of this new login event that's starting? And the like full potential of the login event. I can't really say too much more than that. That's about as far as I can say, because I have. And let's just say I I can't say too much. That's about enough. I'll leave it there. If you could work it out, then you could potentially get lucky, you know what I'm saying? Potentially get lucky. It's just whether you think it's worth your time or not. That's the thing. I have 1.3 million. I've never had that many. That is a lot. I got 200k from the Clem web portal offer. Oh, damn. Yeah, indeed, no, indeed. Indeed. I think it's probably going to be worth it trying to do it. It's the same potential. Yeah, theoretically, but we didn't know about the stuff at that point, right? We didn't know about all the stuff at that point. All you need is 20. You don't need 40, you only need 20. All you need is 20. Like, do you remember the 100 pulls I did on my other region? I sold all those characters for bits, obviously. I did the 2 crates, didn't get anything. I think I got the silvers and I got the trainers. Is there not 2? Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get 2 on a new region. Unless somehow you have 15 gold mythics on a region that you haven't played. Does it take a long time to get them? I might try this. Seems like a lot of work. Well, I mean, they're about to send everybody 25 gold mythics. So that's the part where it's not going to be as much work. It's just whether you think it's worth the effort to change regions, 100 times each day. You get 100k from SC. Yeah, true enough. True enough. That's true. That is true. The chance is 1%, I believe so. It is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. Yeah. 1%. Not the greatest. When does the calendar reset? 4 days. So you can just claim that as you're going around. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah. I got the 100k gold token in one pull. Yep. That is pretty good. Unless it's not on your main region, then it's not as good. I mean, that's 14% chance. I would probably open those crates, but I haven't done any pulls to get bits, so... Oh, it's 25% chance, not 14%, so it's not too bad. I mean, every reward in here is reasonable, but some of the rewards are just obviously not as good as the others. And it's whether you think they're worth 20 bits. Which is a lot of, it's a lot of characters. But there's only so many bits you can convert into gold mythic tokens now, at least a good value. At least at good value. Okay, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, guys, so I think it's probably a good time to do the giveaway. Been chatting a lot. Let's do a little giveaway. We've got 30,000 gold mythic tokens to give away. Let me get this all set up. What video shall we do this on? I actually had a few good videos recently. Actually, we haven't had too many that are good for this. Did I do Peacekeeper? I might have done Peacekeeper. No, I don't think I did. The last one I did was the podcast. So we might do Peacekeeper. That's gonna screw me somehow. Stupid advert intro. Although it has got a lot of comments, so we'll see. Sort by newest. Okay. We haven't done Peacekeeper. It's just got a lot of comments. Peacekeeper video is got 168 likes. So if you're there, while you're there, you don't mind hitting that like button. Let me think of what you've got to type first. We'll make you type and make it easy, okay? This is the entry video, and entry phrase is Peacekeeper is. Peacekeeper is what? What is Peacekeeper? Now remember, if you type something too crazy, YouTube could potentially block your comment. So just be careful. If YouTube blocks your comment, it doesn't go through to this website. So but YouTube is what? Peacekeeper is what? And while you're there, like I say, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, drive those likes up a little bit, it would be appreciated. I'm sure a lot of you have already hit the like button now. Right, guys. Right. $100k gold tokens equals 5k each bit. Old ratio. Yeah. Indeed. But it's only good if you get on your main region, I guess. On the other regions, it doesn't make much difference. I guess it just puts you like partway to the next crate. Have you gone over tips on how to deal with Peacekeeper? I chatted about it a little bit in previous streams, but I'm probably going to make some content on it. It's not so. I don't think Peacekeeper alone is crazy difficult. It's just the fact that he's in teams with like 2 or 3 other characters that are, characters that you're going to have to normalize. So, yeah. I think keeping it simple is a good idea. Not sure how people manage to mess up their comments. I think people don't necessarily realize you have to type it word for word. And I've seen a couple of people like miss out entire words. And I'm just like, I mean, you don't count, but thanks. Done and done. How many people have done the comment? 18. We've had 18 comments. We're doing 3 winners today. 10,000 gold mythic tokens each. We are doing 3 winners. We've had 60 likes on today's stream as well. Thank you very much, guys. It also needs to be spelled correctly. Spelling, yes, needs to be spelled correctly. It doesn't need to have the capital letters in certain places or anything like that. As long as it says Peacekeeper, doesn't have to be a capital P. Peacekeeper space is, and then space. You can't say, I don't think you can say like, I think you have to do a space after the IS. I'm not sure. Wouldn't risk it. Wouldn't risk it. And obviously I re-roll if people just type Peacekeeper is, because laziness is not what I'm going to promote here. Peacekeeper is what? What time is it? I'm going to wait until 1/4 the next hour, so like 3 or 4 minutes. And we'll roll this out. Give people a little bit of time to enter if they want to enter. If they want to. If they want to. Do you think I should start doing the giveaways in a different way, guys? What are your thoughts? What about if I do the giveaway at the beginning of the stream and then I sticky that comment of the giveaway, and then I draw the giveaway at the end of the stream. People who are members of my chat don't necessarily have to be here to win, but people who aren't members do need to be here to claim it. This is like the only bonus you get, just to give you time to enter. That could be a way I do it. I just would have to keep up with doing that and remember to do it every time. I might try that out in the stream, see how well that works. Save people having to be here like for the specific 5 minutes of the stream that I do the giveaway. Is there going to be another gold token event? Potentially. I think this is good. Doing it later in the stream incentivizes people to stay and watch. I mean, yeah, this is true. This is true. But I've never really had a problem with people, you know, watching my stream and sticking around. You are correct. Whatever works for you. Yeah, I just want to make it a nicer experience. But I mean, if you find this all right, then it's not a problem. But no info on the next Gold Mythic token pool event. But I mean, I would assume there'll be one either starting up before the next reset in the bit shop or right afterwards. So yeah. You do announce it. Yeah, it's generally at the 2.5 hour mark is when I do the giveaway. This one, I did a little bit later just because we were chatting. Pretty much. I wasn't clock watching. If the chat's not going like proper fast, I keep an eye on the clock just to see what time it is for giveaways and stuff. I could do creative contests like graphics here, but then it becomes an opinion-based thing. That's the only downside. I could definitely do that, but people could get frustrated that they're not winning even though they think their art's better, you know? I would 100% be down for doing that though. I have actually got some ideas on stuff like that. I'll have to float it with someone at Scopely that who I'm talking to at the moment about a potential idea for a competition. Just to talk about giveaways, guys. I am actually going to be doing a giveaway probably this weekend, and it's about my 15,000 subscriber giveaway, because I hit 15,000 subscribers at the weekend, just last weekend, and we're already nearly at 15.1k. It's going really quick, to be fair. I think I'm at like 55 in or something like that. Were you given any rules by Scopely for giveaways? Not really. Not really. They just said I could give away 50,000 gold mythic tokens a week, pretty much. That's it. Like if they didn't want you to do it a certain way or something. I think they primarily wanted it to be done on a live stream. That was the only thing that I can remember. I think at least. But yeah. I think so. Congrats, thank you guys, thank you. It was it's obviously a massive milestone. 15,000. It has taken a little bit of time for the last like 1,000, 1,500, but yeah, big milestone. I think it was 2 years ago when I hit 10k. So I mean, it is slowing down a little bit, but obviously I've got majority of people who play RTS who want to subscribe to me have probably subscribed to me at this point, so it's going to slow down. It's just natural. Yes, congrats, 15k also. Yeah, but there's going to be a giveaway. I'm going to actually ask for something else on top of what I've already asked for from Scopely. Been a bit cheeky to see if I can do like some consolation prizes. But the main prize is going to be someone's going to get 2,200 coins, enough to do a 10 pull. It was the same thing that happened for my 10,000 subscriber video. So we're just going to do the same for this one. But I'm going to try and get some gold mythic tokens as well for consolation. Because I just went over it and I was like, maybe a couple of extra 10,000 gold mythic tokens for consolation would be like a nice little bonus for like a couple of extra people. Rather than it being like one person wins and no one else gets anything. But so the way I'll probably do that is I'll probably release the video on... Saturday or Sunday, and then I'll do the draw like the following Thursday. Just to give people a few days to actually get it. And then if those people don't claim their prizes, we'll probably just roll it out on stream to like live on the Monday. But the way it'll work is the first person will get the coins, and then if we do get gold mythic tokens after that, second person would get bumped up to first place effectively, you know. Pizza and they told Luck to include yeah. Okay, we are well past, guys. I'm gonna hit get comments and then we're gonna roll this out. Good luck in this little giveaway, guys. 3 separate winners, 10,000 gold mythic tokens. Let's have a little look. 23 entries. Got a good chance, guys. Got a good chance. First winner is Carty Conley. Peacekeeper is going to be amazing on my defense team. Everybody hates Peacekeeper on defense teams. But thank you very much, Carty, for entering. You are the winner. You don't have to be here, but obviously just hit me up with a DM. Just to push your DM to the top. So I can just get your details, because I think you've won one before, so quite recently as well. So I just so I can get your info again. You are a member, so it's all good. Next up is Linsky. Peacekeeper is awesome. Why all the positivity about Peacekeeper suddenly? Linsky is also a member, so does not need to be here right now, but obviously drop me a message. I can see Linsky's here anyway. Drop me a message on Discord. And that way, have you won one before? I think you've won one before. But I'll need your details anyway. So I can hit you up on Discord later about that. And then the last winner, obviously the 2 winners right now, Linsky and Carty Conley, cannot win again. Okay? Cannot win again. So it has to be a new winner. We have had people get drawn twice before. Thomas, he's back on it. He's back. This guy had a bit of a dry spell, but he's back. Peacekeeper is just another boring OP death tune everyone will use. There we go. There we go. There we go. There's the 3 winners. 10,000 gold mythic tokens each. Just message me on Discord, guys. just drop me a PM. I think all of you have won one before, so you just need to PM me so that your message goes to the top of my inbox, just so I can easily get your info. If you have switched regions, let me know. Otherwise, your details are the same, I guess. Otherwise, your details are the same. Are the same. Are the same. Okay, we're going to do daily SR. I didn't see what the rewards were. Ah, the wrong one. Yes, I am trying to get duct tapes off of daily SR. I will give away my win. I mean, you don't have to, Thomas. It has been a while since you've won, but if you want to give it away, feel free. Feel free to nominate someone, and you can give it to them instead. I've seen my name pass like 3 times. Yeah, it can be like that, unfortunately. It can be like that. Who won? Kati, Linsky, and Thomas. Correct. Correct. But Thomas says that he's going to give away the win, so he needs to tell me who he wants to give it away to in chat. And then they will need to PM me instead. I will name my first kid Thomas for coins. It's not coins, it's gold mythic tokens, but no, this is a plot twist. James already has kids and his first kid is already called Thomas. He's playing the long con. They'll never see it coming. My win will go to Kathy Voss. Okay, there we go. Is Kathy still in chat? Kathy is still in chat. Hello, Kathy. Are you on Discord, Kathy? You need to message me on Discord. I'm pretty sure you haven't won a giveaway before. So you need to message me on Discord. I need your account code and your region. And we can get those 10,000 gold mythic tokens out, over to you. She's never won. This is true. I don't think she has. So congratulations, Kathy. Thank you very much, Thomas. This is a one-time thing. What's going to happen is Thomas is going to win the next 20 giveaways, but he's not giving away anymore. All his. It's awesome to see people giving away their win. Yeah, I mean, Thomas did promise it. It's quite a funny situation, honestly. Thomas was on like some mad streak when I first started doing the giveaways. In the first, I think in the first like 2 or 3 months, he won like 6 or 7 times. It was a bunch, yeah? He says, oh, if I win again, I'll give away my win. And then straight up didn't win for 2 months. Like, that's what it feels like anyway. It feels like a long time. It feels like a long old time. So yeah. To be honest, I might do the same if I get lucky since I'm already sat on 1 million gold tokens. Yeah, I know quite a few people have got big numbers. But once you spend those, it's going to be hard to come back from them. I still need to get a message from Cutty and Kathy. Drop me a message on Discord if you could. Is Kathy still here? She was in the chat. Participants. Kathy is still here. Kathy is still here. I was saving up for Mission 2K, then they give her away for free. Yeah. And of course, congrats to Cutty and Lynn. Yep, indeed. Yep, indeed. If I was rich and someone offered me a tenner, I'd still take it. Define rich, you know? Define rich. I don't want to be that guy, but when's the next gold rush? We don't know. We've got no info. The current gold rush is still going on. At least for the next few hours. So I don't think they're going to do any sort of gold rush announcements until this one's finished, because they obviously don't want you to take part in this gold rush. Some people win like 10 times, others don't win at all. The people who turn up the most are generally the ones that are going to win more often than not, but then you could get unlucky. Like, for instance, Noah's been here a lot of the streams. I think he's only won once. Does anyone know how to counter Skeleton Steve? Easter Eva is the hard counter for Skeleton Steve. Well, she's not the hard counter, but she's like the direct counter. That's probably better to say that. But I mean, she is kind of the hard counter. It's not like he's useless. He doesn't become useless because of her, but he can't do much to her. He's very good. She's very good against him. So Easter Eva is the one that directly wrecks Steve. I have to see what I'm doing wrong. You have to increase the passive so she gets 100% Guardian Shield. And then you can one-shot Steve. And then if you don't kill him, the Bide won't kill Eva. So it's like a zero-risk rush. And it removes the bonus HP that Mr. Luke can give out. So, yeah, direct counter. Or Kenny. But you can still get confused when Kenny attacks Steve. You can't get confused when Eva rushes Steve. Or just use Mike, but again, you can get confused. That can get like cleansed. Yeah. If you had to sell all your attack team tunes except 5, who would you keep? Probably my current attack team. Probably the safest way to go, I guess. I wouldn't sell anybody though. I don't sell characters for the sake of it. I make them LB3 for the sake of it. Once I get them to LB3, then they're dupes and they can be sold. Okay, I just received another PM. That was from Cutty. Awesome. I need to get a message from Kathy. I think Kathy might have tuned out of the stream. Like right after the giveaway. Like she didn't win the giveaway. And I went to bed. She said congrats to the 3 winners. I think she tuned out. RIP. RIP. Although it does say in participants that... Oh no, she's not here anymore. The participants do kind of change a little bit. What's up, 8Page? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, no worries, Razor. It's all good. Yeah, it seems so. It's all good. It's all good. You can inform her the next stream, Thomas. You can let her know. Might not have heard you. I mean, most likely didn't, indeed. Most likely didn't. This is what we will do, yeah. I'll let them know that one of the token winners has to be passed over till next week. It's all good. It's all good. I'm using Conrad, Lee, Lydia, Titan, Kenny, and Ghost. It's Nuke City. My Kenny is 136. I mean, that's overkill though, right? You don't need that many damage dealers, honestly. That's crazy. You probably lose a character every attack, right? And then if you come up against a Zachary, you're in just so much trouble. Does first edition Laurie look different? Yeah. She does indeed. Laurie's the only one I don't have the first edition of. And that's because that was like Whale exclusive. You had to pull for what's her name? Carol. When she was a promo. Game is finally fun again. I mean, generally, because the game is like rotates so heavily around war, is based on your characters you've got available to you and you know how fun war is, basically. So it does make a difference. You've got a nice attack team that you're having fun with, for sure. For sure. But I can't show you first edition, Laurie. I can only show you the normal edition. I mean, this is the normal edition. I'm pretty sure that's normal edition, yeah. I don't see the first or anything. I think she looks fairly similar, just like kind of gold, like yellow armor. I think she's fairly similar. Probably the first edition that the least people have is her, to be honest. And then the majority of my first... I don't think I've got one LB3 first edition. Oh, I do. I've got him. All my other first editions are like LB1, LB2. I think I could get LB3 Clem. We'll have to wait and see, honestly. But I think I might be able to get Limit Break 3 Clementine. Yeah, I've got LB2, Laurie, Morgan, Titan, and Rick. All LB2. I could probably get LB3 Rick right now, to be fair. This is quite random, lot, but do you remember Jamie, the one who sent you the Christmas Shiva pools it uploaded? He spent 100k coins on Kenny, only got the guarantees and retired. Yeah, he messaged me the day he did it. Yeah, it was a weird scenario, honestly. It was like the day Kenny came out, he dropped me the message, and then he said that he's retiring because he did the pools for Kenny, only got the guarantees, but he didn't buy Survivors Club before doing it, and obviously you have to have Survivors Club for the mission to be unlocked. It doesn't count your pools towards the mission until you have it bought. So he bought Survivors Club after doing the pools and it didn't count it, so he quit. And then he tried to get a refund for his Survivors Club. I like Jamie a lot. I've been in factions with him before, but he's very what's the word? Is it temperamental? It's happened a couple of times. Like he said he was going to quit before if he didn't get a particular character in a particular RNG event, and it was like, remember the one where you could get like beach volleyballs, sombreros, and stuff? And it was like, if I don't get Harper, I'm going to quit. And he managed to pull Harper, so he didn't quit. Like, it was literally like... it was like, he's just... But I think that playing like that, you're generally going to not have fun. But yeah. You're generally not going to have fun. But, I probably would have just contacted support and just told them the situation. And then I got my 5 Kennys. And then be rolling around with 5 Kennys, you know? I mean, I'm rolling around with 5 Kennys, but yeah. My attack team is an interesting one. Negan lead, Juan, Lydia, Lou, and Mike. Okay, is that for bleed? The Juan and Lydia? Lou and Mike. How do you deal with Angel? Like, Angel must be a pain. Unless Juan does something for Angel. What does Juan do for Angel? Nope. Nope. I'm not sure what he does for Angel. Lydia and Juan usually nukes her turn 1. Do you coming up against Angels without Andres? Was there another podcast? There'll be another podcast coming up in the next few days. Hopefully by Sunday there'll be a podcast episode up, and then there'll be a 3rd episode up next week. Probably near the end of the week, probably like Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe Tuesday. So I might have one on like Saturday and then one on like Tuesday. Quan has 30% fast trait damage. Okay. I've killed Andre Angels before. It does seem problematic if you don't take her out first, though. I guess you just have to take her out first. You know, this guy is actually going to be pretty good against Vance. Turn 1, he's going to be able to give Vance 3 procs of crosshairs. This guy counters Vance like it's kind of like Eva. How Eva is for Steve, this guy is for Vance. You know, to a certain extent. I don't like his passives. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like those 2 passives there. Okay, no, those 2 passives are good. I don't like comic book knowledge and sharp eyes. I don't like the fact that he's getting a tap boost as a support character. You know, I prefer it that he did something for his teammates, or he did something that kind of like worked with his specialist skill. Like if like it was like every time, you know, kind of like this one. This one was good. I think if he did this, I think it was like literally a duplicate of this one. It'd be legit. It'll be even more legit because he's got multi-hits, so it'd be actually pretty good. This one. That one. When performing the Headhunter specialist skill, 35% chance one other enemy gets crosshairs. That would be sick. That would have worked really well. It doesn't work that well on Alpha because she only has single hit skills. And I think her rush is damage, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it deals damage, so she can't even crit that. So it only has sick move and basic attacks. What death tunes even give camouflage at the moment? Typhoon. Typhoon has a lot of camouflage. I think it's mainly down to like Jiafeng. I'm not 100% certain though. Okay. There we go. At the start of each wave, 100% chance all Typhoon Allegiance members get camouflage for the first 3 turns of combat. So he's like a soft counter, but not even really. He just does a little bit more damage against them. But he's probably not going to be that huge damage dealer, you know. Although he does have a nice third slot. Could see him teamed up with Kenny, you know, on the same side of the team. Kenny and Duck side by side. 20% attack boost for his dads. Steve, does Steve have a camo? Is it on his like? Is it on his Oh, he does, yeah. All adjacent teammates get camouflage. Yeah, it's a lot of Pam teams. A lot of Pam teams mainly. Nothing in tough, I don't think. I don't think any tough characters have it. Unless there is one I haven't really seen. Maybe Mr. Jones might have some camo in his kit. I haven't really I've run into him a couple of times, but not really. Nope. Priya. Nope. Good night, Valiant. Thanks for dropping in. Negan 2K, yeah, I think he does as well. Lydia counters Vance just fine. Does she though? Does she? She gets one chance to hit crosshairs. I see like 75% resist all the time. And then there's the odd like 80. I saw an 82% resist on crosshairs on Advance. If Duck is holding the P90, what is Erica holding? I'm pretty sure she is holding the P90 as well, right? That should be a P90. Yeah, it is a P90. Just, you know, just slightly different type of P90. A Vector. Now, a Vector's like a pistol. You don't shoot vectors with both hands. You can shoot vectors with one hand. You can't shoot a P90 with one hand, even though that even though he is holding it with one hand and shooting it. You can't shoot a P90 with one hand. He's literally going to do a 360 when he holds this. He's going to be spinning around like a, you know, like a Catherine wheel. I don't think anyone's actually got a Vector in the game. I think they're generally seen as not very good weapons. Don't medics usually hold Vectors like IRL? Just because they're generally easier to carry and they can put them on their helicopters and stuff easier. Take up less space. And then obviously you've got one arm to be able to like pull somebody. So it would have been good, but Vectors are generally like, I think Vectors aren't Vectors just like Glocks. And they're just like extended mag Glocks basically with like slightly more built up like infrastructure in terms of like grip and stability. And like the fact that they're full auto. I don't know enough. I played a game that had them in, and honestly they were legit fun in that game, but it was called... Oh damn, I don't remember what it was called. It was about... it was actually... It was before everything happened with COVID and stuff, but it was called... It was about an infection that happened in New York, I think it was. A Vector is an SMG, not a pistol. I'm pretty sure... I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's just a converted Glock. I think it's categorized as an SMG, like I say, but I'm pretty sure it's just a converted Glock. I could be wrong. Just look like a pistol with 100 attachment on it. It isn't that crazy. I can find a picture maybe. Or it's made by the same people who make Glocks, I'm not sure. But they're generally quite small. And I think you can shoot them one-handed. What was the game I played? Man, I can't remember what this game was called. It was based in New York. And there was an infection. It was made by EA, I think. All the vectors I'm looking at, I just got like these extra. They're all airsoft ones, so they got like these extra barrels on them and stuff. But let me just. That's probably the best one I've got. That's probably the best image I can find. World War Z. Glock is made by Glock. This is true. Oh, wait, let me just find out this game. The Division. That was it. The Division. This game was fun. And the Vector in the Division was honestly one of the most fun weapons. But you could over upgrade it just so ridiculously. I think they kind of have vectors in a lot of games, to be honest, but like they had it. Yeah, this is an extended vector, and like they basically turned it into a rifle. Silence vectors. That's so good. That was a good game. The guns could look so much cooler in the game. What, in RTS? I think they can potentially run into license issues. I'm not sure, to be honest. Like, whether do they have to hold a license to talk about certain weapons? You know, I mean, they could potentially make it visual. Like, they don't have many AKs in this game, for instance. They just call things like sniper. I mean, that's it. That's weird. It's a sniper rifle without a scope. Maybe it gets a scope when it's maxed out. I mean, it is maxed out. It's when she gets maxed out. I mean, I think I've LB3'd mine. Yeah, she's max level. So does it get a scope? Yeah, okay, it does. To be fair, it doesn't have a scope there though. That's so weird. Like it gets a scope here, but not there. And it's got one bunny on the side and 3 there. I don't know. I don't know. I was driving while playing the stream. Any season shop info yet? Nope. I know we have mini guns and bazookas, but the actual guns could look better. Yeah, like look at this gun. I upgraded this weapon. And this is like, this can be used on Razzo or any other character that comes out in the future with tough passive control. That's a defense team character. And it looks sick. This looks like a proper like, okay, so my game just lagged. No, I go back. So this weapon looks awesome. But I'm not sure about the sights. I'm pretty sure one of the sights is blocking the other sight. I know the red one on the top, you don't have to have your eye against it to like see down it properly, but I'm pretty sure the one at the back you do, but the front one in the front of it is blocking it unless they're like slightly different angles. But it looks like a nice weapon. Some of these weapons you just don't get to see that much. I remember when they just started putting scopes on every single weapon though. Remember this one? Like, why would you? That is like a proper, like, that's a proper sniper scope, right? On a Thompson. It was just like, let's just put scopes on everything. It's funny. I think there was a shotgun somewhere where it had a scope on it as well. Let me see. Oh, good. Let's see. I think I'm pretty sure there was. I mean, that's fine. That scope's fine because basically you just can't have it where you put your face against the scope on a rifle or a shotgun. Otherwise, you're just gonna lose your face. But generally, if you had a scope, it would be nearer the front of the shotgun or like the mid, just so you could see down it. Like there, this one. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the way you do it. That's another one with a sniper scope on a tactical shotgun, you know. And I'm pretty sure that is going to be a semi-auto, right? Like where you just like. I don't think that's pump action. It could potentially be pump action with that. Well, the pump action that's there, but I think potentially it could be like you just get them blasting. It's funny because this one's been around for ages, and it looks ridiculous, but we're kind of used to it. But yeah, I've got so many of that weapon. It's crazy. Murderous military shotgun. It is a good base weapon, to be fair. But yeah, it's hilarious that it's got a sniper rifle. It could have slugs. What, for a shotgun? But would you wouldn't use a scope on it still, right? Six-star follow-up Morgan's weapon looks great. Let me see. Was it S-class or 6-star? Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, it's good. Standard rifle, you know. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have a scope with slug. Surely you wouldn't have a scope that is like that kind of optical scope, right? You'd have more of a... You'd have more of like maybe a red dot or something like that, like for more short range. The military ones, the military shotgun ones, always seem like those scopes. That seems like something where you're trying to shoot something like a mile away. You know, because you've even got a lens cover, which is generally what you do to protect yourself when you're in like a sniper. What's it called? It's like a sniper hideout, basically. So then you can cover your lens, so people don't see a reflection of the glint of your, like the flare, whatever you want to call it. But you're not going to be doing that with a shotgun, right? it seems a bit off, that's all. Like, you could potentially have a scope like that on a shotgun, which I guess would be more like a red dot. So that's fine, where you're holding it out in front of you and you kind of just be aiming with that. Blind, that's it. Sniper blind, that's the one. So that's what that's used for, right? I'm pretty sure. You can't really see it when I do that. You see the weapon I'm talking about, the one on the far left, where it's got, you see that, like, on the scope it's got the like a piece something just like flicked up in the air. I'm pretty sure like that's something to cover the scope so people can't see, like, get a reflection off the glass. I wonder if Angel's weapon is a real concept. What do you mean a real concept? You mean a real weapon? Isn't hers just like a massive, like one of them like MG like massive, yeah. Oh, okay, maybe not. Rocket launcher rifle. I mean, you potentially, like, you have grenade launcher rifles, but this is maybe a little bit too much. But maybe, I don't know. Like, they're actually bringing out a weapon in No Man's Land for the next event that looks so good. It just looks like a normal, like, an M16 basically, but with the grenade launcher attachment. It looks so good. You have head trauma from the recoil on a scope shotgun. Yeah. It's just to cover it, like a camera has a cover for the lens. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's to cover it so that it doesn't, like, while you're in your blind, you don't like reflect sunlight. I'm pretty sure anyway. Because a lot of the time you'll have someone else spotting for you, and then they'll tell you where to look, and then you'll look down your scope only momentarily. You won't be like looking around down your scope constantly. Otherwise, you're just gonna give away your position. Because, you know, in terms of reflection. I always thought it was napalm. What the angel weapon? An angel feels like she only just came out, and there's so many characters ago. Like, this is like an M60, right? So it looks like an M60. But again, it's got one. It's got a. That scope's a little bit different, I think, but that could potentially be like infrared. That could be infrared. So I think that maybe makes a little bit of sense, but I like how the gun Frost has on like a frame. Other characters can just carry a similar size normally. Oh right, you mean yeah. Yeah, I get what you said. It's like but I think he was maybe designed. This is semi-designed like Aliens 2. Did you see the weapons that Drake and Vasquez had in Aliens 2? Right, they had these really massive, like, I don't know what you want to call them. They were just, not pulse rifles. The pulse rifles people could just carry around, but they had these massive machine guns, basically. And the sound that pulse rifles made was good, but the sound these weapons made was crazy good. And they had them attached via... I think Vasquez one was attached via an arm. And his one was not. So this is so that he can hold it one-handed. And he can hold a shield in the other hand. It's like getting a bit of support there. Smart rifle. What was that one? The one in Aliens 2, right? I remember in like one of the earlier scenes when they start like practicing with the weapon and they like draw it up next to them and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. Poor Drake. He shouldn't get taken out like that, man. Poor guy. So I made a replica. I mean, it is iconic. Honestly, it's an iconic weapon from a movie. Iconic. Okay, guys, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. It's been nice chatting. I do appreciate you sticking around, having a chat. It's fun. Always fun. If you want to hit the like button while I'm still live, you can. Zotix, man, you're like jinxed. You tune in like right as I'm finishing my streams. Mwah! So many times. You did. Zotix, I literally am just ending my stream right now. Bro, you're just so unlucky. Oh my god. The timing is unreal. The timing is unreal. M56, the arm take the weight, but also allows for auto tracking and firing solutions depending on the game versions to the movie one. Yeah. How long till that 5? I think it's a couple of hours if it's going to happen today. My first full stream, had a lot of fun. Can't wait for another. Thank you very much for sticking around, Danny. My streams are generally between 2 and 3 hours long, but this has been a little bit longer. And they're generally a little bit longer if we're just chatting. Simple as that. Just chatting. Zotix, I guess I got rewatch offline. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Thank you for all the likes on today's stream, guys. 70 likes. That is pretty good. Today is Michonne. Yeah, the first one is Michonne. You can go check out my video if you want to see the order of the stuff, if you want to see the weapons. But it'll drop in game in a couple of hours if you want to check it out when it's in game. But like I said, that's the end of my stream. Congrats again to the winners of the Gold Mythic tokens. We'll have to inform Kathy next week. But congrats again to Linsky and Cutty and Thomas. But that is the end of my stream, guys. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.